Hello. I am here to celebrate America. Wow! Wait, let me put everything back on. There we go. Hello, fellow Americans and non-Americans. Hello, I'm here on America's birthday. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. America. Yeah, happy 4th of July, everybody. Here, wait, I just realized I don't have the thing that should be playing. Let's see, yum, yum, yum. Where is it? Okay. It's not working. Here we go. Got this. Yes. America, catwife! Oh no, hold on. Dun 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 dun. Starting again. Welcome in, everyone, to America, catwife. Yes, today I come from America to tell you it's America's birthday. We are here to celebrate America's birthday together as one great nation. I, your new queen, will now lead America into the greatest future we've ever known. Welcome in to the Great America Birthday Stream with America Catwife. I promise you a future full of American cheese, hot dogs, and hamburgers at least for the next 24 hours. I promise you so much chili dog. You won't know what to do with it. And on this blessed day of American history, let us not just look to the future. Let us also thank our veterans for going to war and fighting for us and serving in our military for this great nation. Thank you. Yes. Thank you for the super red hair. The catwife was made in the USA. It's true. USA cat. Okay, I'm done. I'm done with the preaching. Let me turn off my reverb. All right. Anyway, happy 4th of July. Happy 4th of July to everyone. Do we also get a gun? Only for today. We all get guns instead of lighters. For today, we all get complimentary guns instead of lighters. That's what America does best. How you doing? Hello, welcome in. God bless America and catwife. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Anyway, I hope you like my interpretation of I think it was who requested this. Okay, so I explained this concept. To a friend, to one of my other mods, and she was like, "Oh, it's a reference." I didn't know this was a reference. That you're like, what is it? Wait, let me read it. I think I got most of the points. Ride a T-Rex while firing an AR into the air with a giant American flag in the background while the national anthem plays. I think I did pretty good, actually. I think I did pretty good. Hi! Will there be a shootout in this chat? Maybe. I don't know. Should we fight over something? Do the most American thing of all. Shoot each other during a drug bust. That feels pretty American to me anyway. Wait, let's see. Stream avatar. How's everybody's 4th of July going? Wait, I'll get closer again. And I'll put you up on stream. How is everybody's 4th of July going? so far. I know this isn't a very important holiday to anybody but the Americans in chat. I'm gonna have hot dogs. You know, I was thinking about making hot dogs on stream today, but I didn't set up my hand cam, so I'm sorry. I like the toy dinosaur. Thank you, my gallant mount. My steed. Yeah, let's fight over who has the best fast food joint. Oh, we should fight over that. Okay, wait. What fast food joints are like not in America though? I thought America kind of like... I thought that was kind of our thing. Not gonna lie. Are there fast food joints that aren't American? This may sound like a very uneducated American question. I realize that. This may seem like a very uneducated American question. But like... Are there fast food joints that aren't American? Let's see. McDonald's, I think that's American. Wendy's sounds... I feel like that's from America. Listen, we're known for a couple things, and fast food is one of them. Yeah, my neighborhood is already exploding. Me too. There have been so many. I wonder if you'll get to hear them. You might be able to hear them, like, through my mic. But there's already people shooting off fireworks, so... You'll probably be able to hear them a little bit here and there. Yeah. What the fuck is a kilometer? Yeah. Wait, what's Culver's? Let's see. I'm gonna look that up. Culver's. Culver's. Okay. Looking. Culver's. Images. Burger. This is a burger. Where is this? Where's Culver's from? Oji Violin, thank you so much for the super. I really appreciate it. All of the super chats. Wow, my gun is going crazy. This is not good gun safety. Don't worry, my finger's not on the trigger and the safety is on. I promise I won't accidentally shoot you. Coco Ichibanya is the closest off the top of my head for non-American fast food. Oh yeah, wait, there are definitely chains in Japan that I know of. Like Moss Burger and stuff. All the street food in Asia, yeah, but those aren't chains. Right? Street food is usually like individual vendors. So I don't think you could compare like chain to chain. Is Culver's? Where's Culver's from? Where? AI mode? What the hell is AI mode? Culver's! Where is Culver's from? Where's that from? I've never heard of this place. Where's the nearest Culver's? No, thank you. Wait, it's from Wisconsin? I've never had this. I've lived on the West Coast my whole life. West Coast, best coast. Coco Ichibanya. I don't know what that is. Midwest? Interesting. Is it really good? The cat is too scary. I'm very scary. Yes! With my dangerous gun holding. Oh my god. Jollibee is pretty good. Jollibee. Wait, I want to look at that. What's Jollibee? Jollibee. Use precise location. Dox yourself. Wow, I've always wanted to. No, thank you. Spaghetti? What? They make spaghetti? Oh, you know what? You know what I've never been to, but I've always wanted to try? Cracker Barrel. I've never been to a Cracker... Whoa, wait, I've seen this guy. Wait, is he a bee? Is that supposed to be a bee? I didn't know he was supposed to be a bee. I've only seen his head. He's kind of creepy. Where is he from? Where is this man from? Jollibee. Where is it from? Where did it start? I don't know. Where did it start? Jollibee Wikipedia. It's a Filipino chain of fast food restaurants owned by Jollibee Foods Corporation. What's Filipino? They make spaghetti. This is fascinating to me. Why do they have spaghetti? I've never seen fast food spaghetti. Spaghetti? I guess it's not that different from like fast food mac and cheese, which is pretty popular here. Jollibee is amazing, but your wallet will ask you to go sparingly. Best place for Jollibee is its home. Really? I've never heard of this place. What? Tim Houston's is Canadian? Wait, let me look at that. Wait, you guys are telling me a lot of places I've never heard of before. Tim Houston's. Looking. Ah, this is just a man's face. menu. Wait, let's see. Okay. Ooh, this looks good. They have like wraps. The wraps look really good. You know, I think the saddest thing ever was when McDonald's stopped making their snack wraps. And they also stopped making their salads. They basically took every healthy thing off their menu and got rid of it. And honestly, I'm not happy about that. The spaghetti is sweet and meaty. Yeah. Man. The temptation is too strong. The temptation. Wait, she's live! I'm live! And I'm riding a dino! And I have an AR-15 and there's an American flag in the background. Oh, say, can you see? Yes. The most American thing of all, which is riding your T-Rex into battle. Pretty sure. Yeah. I would love to go to the Philippines. They have really good food. I've had some like traditional Philippine like street vendor food. Let me see. Well, okay. I'm gonna end up looking really dumb if this isn't really actually traditional food and they were just lying to me. I'm gonna look it up so I don't feel stupid. Alright, I'll tell you what I had. I had fried plantains. Is that traditional Filipino food or were they just lying to me? It's fried plantains. Philippines. What if I was just being lied to and I believed them? Oh, thank God. Okay. Fried plantains are a popular dish in the Philippines. Thank goodness. I was about to be like, oh shit. Little Midwest cat is had fried plantains one time and it was like, wow, so different, so new. Super good. Most American streaming, most definitely. Listen, if there's a competition, I'm winning it right now. All I need is the lasers and fireworks behind me. Yeah. I used to get the snack wraps before they took them out. I know, it's so upsetting. Fried plantains are everywhere, but yeah, there was like a truck, like a vendor that came to a fair I went to in my little tiny town. In my little tiny town. And it was so good. I think that my exposure to Asian food at a young age like changed me for the better. Because now I'm very adventurous. Yeah, Turan, let's go. It's so good. It's so good. I've liked every Filipino dish that I've had. Hold on, I also had something. Well, it was probably pretty basic. Filipino. Blah, 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 blah. Images. Let's see. I wouldn't remember, like, the names of things. But I've really enjoyed everything that I've ever had. Let's see. The thing I remember the most was the fried plantains, though. They were so good. They were really delicious. I feel like I also had, like, some sort of chicken dish. You know, I didn't expect Filipino to be spelled like that. I don't know why. Is it spelled with an F? I had, like, skewer meat. It was good. It was delicious, and that's what matters. Yeah. There's a food truck that recognizes me because I always order 40 at once. Lumpia. Wait, is this what? What's lumpia? Lumpia. We're having the most American stream ever, which is talk about food that does not come from America. Whoa, wait, I've had this. Yes. It's like a fried spring roll. Is that what it literally is? I don't know the difference, to be honest. But I really like it. But I mean, like, fried food is good no matter what, so. Filipino is spelled different from Philippines? What the hell? What the hell? They're spelled differently? Anyway, let's see. My favorite, I haven't had a lot of fast food, like, chains. I feel like I've only ever had the ones that I worked at, which have been Starbucks and McDonald's. Oh, Dairy Queen? Dairy Queen. I just learned that there is also Culver's, which is from Wisconsin. Oh, I guess you could call, there's some restaurant chains. Is Denny's fast food? Is Denny's fast food or is that not fast food? It has a meat filling instead of vegetable filling? Oh. Filipinas, which is a native spelling. There's a lot of different spellings of this. There's a seafood fast food chain in Germany called Nordsee, but it only expanded to other European countries. What's up with America and fast food? Is it because of our, like... Is it because of all the driving we do? Is that what, like, caused this? I feel like I need to look this up. Let's see. Nordsee. Seafood. Let's see. Whoa. Is it good? Seafood fast food sounds... Wait, I guess we have stuff like that. I've never really had seafood fast food because I've never really trusted it, to be honest. But... we have like... What is it? Popeye? No, Popeyes is chicken, right? Wait, there's definitely... Let's see. Seafood chain restaurant America. We have Red Lobster, Eddie V's, Papa Dealey. No, I could have sworn there's like a... There used to be something... There used to be one that was like a chain. There used to be one that was like an actual chain, I feel like. What is it, though? It had like an anchor in the logo. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Hello, Americans in chat. What am I talking about? Popeye's is shrimp. You know, I trust like a fried shrimp, but they probably like fry it from frozen, so it's probably not like... It's probably not that. It's probably not even that like... liable to getting like gross, you know. No Wendy's? I've had Wendy's once, I think. It wasn't on purpose. I didn't really like it. I don't like Wendy's. You know what else? Oh, you know what? I don't really like Arby's either. I feel like anything that's not a burger, I would not like go out of my way to eat that at a fast food restaurant because like what's the point? I want a burger. Historically, fast food was created because of cars and roads. See, that makes sense. Yeah. Living under the titular American dream. I love my American dream and french fries. Yesterday I had McDonald's, actually. It was delicious. Yeah. That makes sense, though. Because we have such large distances and driving time. Makes more sense for a lot of fast food restaurants to start in America. That's the thing, like, our infrastructure is conducive. Our infrastructure is conducive to fast food, so. Denny's is a diner, not fast food. Oh, okay. We have a lot of chain diners, too. What? We have, like, Denny's. There's other ones, right? Long John Silver's, yes! Yes! That one. Does that still exist? Is that still a thing? It closed down in my city. The one that was like in my hometown closed down. Nobody liked it. Wait, does this place still exist somewhere? Oh, we also have Taco Bell. Man, I hate Taco Bell. You know what? I have to clear my throat. Hold on. Sorry, I didn't make myself coffee this morning, so my throat is a little bit phlegmy. I have to have a hot drink in the morning or else I feel insane. Alright, enough dinosaur for now. There we go. Anyway. Yeah, but Long John Silver's in my town closed down. Like in my hometown. I'm pretty sure it did anyway. Let me see here. Yeah. I feel like there aren't a lot of like seafood, fast food restaurants and stuff. This is very interesting. Waffle House. Oh yeah. Wait, I've never been to a Waffle House. I've heard that Waffle House is really good though. Is it as good as people say or is it just convenient because they're always open? Is it because it's really good, or is it because they're just always open and so it's like really convenient? I mean, like, I would definitely enjoy a place that was open all the time for my 1 a.m. like, I'm hungry, I forgot to eat all day. Yeah. I haven't seen a long time Subways in so long, right? Me neither. Roscoe's chicken and waffles. I love chicken and waffles, but I've haven't ever had like authentic chicken and waffles. I'd really like to try it someday. You know what I didn't realize? Was I talking about this recently on stream? I don't know who I was talking about with this recently, but I didn't find out until I moved like back to the east side of Washington for a while that people like to put honey on their chicken nuggets, and they also put honey on their corn dogs. And I've never been a fan of like sweet and savory together, but I really liked that. It's actually super tasty. Or as my phone autocorrect says, Roscoe's children and waffles. Wow, that sounds illegal. How can you eat Taco Bell when it cleans your guts out after every meal? Listen, this is a Taco Bell unfriendly stream. I'm a Taco Bell hater. I hate Taco Bell. I hate Taco Bell so much. All my friends love Taco Bell, and I cannot stand Taco Bell. Why not get real Mexican food? If you're going to... We share a border with Mexico. So many people come over here and share their delicious food culture with us. You can just go to a taco truck. You can just go to a taco truck anywhere, especially where I live. There is like a super big Hispanic population. Just go to a taco truck. Get real, authentic Mexican food. Stop eating Taco Bell. No Taco Bell. No Taco Bell. Eat real food. Go to your local person who sells tamales out of the back of their minivan. Eat the tamales. They are so delicious. Go to a real taquiera or go to a real what's the other one? Like a meat market? Like a Mexican meat market? Go to a real restaurant. Get real horchata. Oh my god, okay, wait. Okay, I've got something to say. Wait, listen. This is important, okay? This is important. Honey, being on some meat goes hard sometimes. It really does. Based camera. I'm so based, and I'm gonna tell you some real hard truth here, okay? I have a real hard truth to tell you. Now, listen to me. Listen. Okay? Starbucks recently released an horchata drink. That shit is so ass. Starbucks, I'm coming for you right now. Starbucks, I'm coming for you right now. Your drink is ass. Your horchata drink tastes like shit. It's so gross. It's not even made with rice milk, which I'm pretty sure is what horchata is supposed to be made with. Let me look that up. Yeah. Horchata's made with rice milk. They did not even go the extra mile to like get rice milk to put into it instead of I think they're putting like oat milk into it, and I like oat milk. Oat milk's fine. It tastes nice, right? No. That horchata drink tastes so bad. It's disgusting. It's so gross. It's not made for that. Okay, and honestly, I don't think you should put espresso in horchata. It tastes like... Okay, listen. It tastes like Fireball. And that is never the flavor you want to be, like, looking for. It's so gross. It's so nasty. Anyway. American places, they try to make Mexican food, but, like, Americanize it. I'm sorry, this is supposed to be an American Glaze stream. But Starbucks, they really fucked it up. They're so gross. Anyway, I had it and I felt like I wasted like $6. Hi, wifey. Sorry I'm late. It's okay. Don't ever apologize for being late. You can come in whenever. You can come whenever. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, carniceria. Yeah, carniceria. Go to a real carniceria. Get real horchata. Get real tacos. Get real enchiladas. Get real tamales. Get real food. Stop eating Taco Bell. Okay, you're gonna get like, I don't know, cancer probably from their toxic smell. I'm gonna send a video that I want you to see will demonstrate the power of Waffle House. Alright, okay. Alright, okay. Actually, this plays in very extremely well. This plays in well with my plans for today. Wait, let's see. I think this should do it. Send me the thing and then today is America Day and I've just been kind of hating on American fast food for a second. Sorry, I love America. God save the wait. God bless America. There we go. Almost got myself into trouble there. Said something British. I thought we could look at some traditional America food because that would be neat. Wait, you guys can see my... Wait a second. You guys can see the things that I follow. I don't know if I want you seeing the things that I follow. What am I following? Am I following anything embarrassing? I don't know. Stop looking! Don't look at it! Ah, don't look! Don't look. Wait. Okay. I don't know what's over there. How do I close this? Oh, there we go. I don't want you guys seeing who I subscribe to. What if it's embarrassing? What if I embarrass myself? USA! USA! Oh yeah, that's right. USA, let's go. Okay. Ocean BGM custom. What the? What am I doing? Alright, good enough. Anyway, videos in the litter box. Alright, okay. Shall we start off our React content early? That would be extremely good. Let's see. Wait! You didn't send me a link. Alright, I'm gonna listen to it. What? I don't think I understand. Wait, does Waffle House? Waffle House doesn't serve liquor. Can fast food restaurants serve liquor? There's no way, right? Wait, is Waffle House the place where the like employees are allowed to beat up their? I could be wrong about this. Is this the place where they're allowed to beat up like the the customers, or am I crazy? USA! I saw Bob Ross. Oh, okay, that's fine then. I'm not embarrassed about liking Bob Ross. Alright, we're going to learn about early American food. This one is called Lobster in Early America. You ready? It's kind of loud.
Historical circles that lobster and shellfish are
I want lobster.
Ingredients. They're lowly dishes.
Lowly.
Fed to poor people, oftentimes
like me.
to prisoners. But just because
So funny. So funny.
Sometimes I think in our modern brains we can say, "Oh, I read that this is prisoner food, and that means that only prisoners eat it." And it's just not how it happens. It's not how the time period works. Something is plentiful, so it's cheap. But that doesn't mean that it can't be elevated. And this is a
can be elevated. Okay.
Taking lobster and bringing
Did you know? Webhouse is basically a moderated Gmod server. Oh yeah. Wait, let's see. Okay, yeah, Umbro is working. Did you know that?
Of the Chesapeake area.
It's really interesting because I did learn about this when I was younger, that actually like early America was like a verdant wonderland. Imagine like they talk about, wait, hold on, let's see. I feel like I remember my mom telling me, my mom is a real big history buff. So wait, hold on. Size of lobster in America. colony. Colonial America. That's what I need. That's how you say it, right? Colonial America. They were apparently huge. Like, everything was really big because, of course, they hadn't been, like, hunted to extinction. Wait. Okay, this is from the AI overview, so take it with a grain of salt. In colonial America, lobsters were significantly larger than those found today. Historical accounts and records indicate that lobsters could reach lengths of up to 4 feet and weigh as much as 25 pounds. That's basically as big as me.
The eastern seaboard, where
that's the size of me.
River completely
Isn't that insane?
like stepping stones. Or
that's crazy.
It would wash up and literally be underfoot. Even when it wasn't storming, you might find a 2-foot-high pile of lobsters that just washed up on shore.
2 foot high.
Feet long.
Oh my God! You said the thing. See. I was right.
After account. So of course, this is great. Poor people food and prisoner food because
hell yeah, selective breeding.
They don't treat ingredients that are.
Well, I think the thing is that the lobsters, like all of the different like animals, also got older before they were hunted, right? And I guess, yeah, we probably, like, killed a lot of them before they got big enough.
But we're still going to see this at high tables, just like we're going to see something like a potato. They're just going to eat it differently. So where a poor person might take a potato and just boil a potato and eat it.
This isn't the guy that I thought I was going to be watching. Hold on. I feel like I got the wrong guy. Hold up. I was looking for, I sent you guys, do you guys remember? I sent you guys a video a long time ago. Oh wait, this is like his Townsend's, okay, so I watched this guy a lot. Okay, yeah, never mind, we're good. Okay, so apparently this guy is like Townsend's usual other guy who like sometimes also does videos. Okay, let's start with the bison one. I'll introduce you guys to my favorite like colonial American food channel.
Technique that is really meant to show historical methods, but is not meant to meet modern food safety standards.
Yay! We're going to eat dangerous food. I can't wait. Why is it buffering? Stop it. It's because I turned it to HD. Sorry. God. Yeah, I'm excited. Okay. Lobster was also a first person's meal before the industry exploded. Right? It's really interesting.
About Nicholas Creswell's journal. Nicholas Creswell was a young Englishman.
I don't know who Nicholas Creswell is. Touring North America.
Life was going to be like. He's wondered if this was where he wanted to settle.
Happy boy! Gonna look from work. Have a good work. Thank you for dropping by.
This particular journal entry, and we're going to try to reproduce this. This is May 18th, 1775, and he's probably in what is now
It's him. Says, yeah, this is the right guy. That other guy is somebody who I guess like is his like co-worker, co-star. Anyway, we'll watch that other one in a second. I wanted to introduce you to the guy first.
In a peculiar manner. The meat is first cut from the bone in thin slices like beef steaks. Then 4 sticks.
Wait, so is the lobster industry, sorry, hold on. Is the lobster industry popular now because of like perceived or not perceived, but like oh, I'm turning my AC on. Is the lobster industry is lobster really popular right now due to like there not being a lot of lobster? Like it's like genuine rarity, or is it like perceived, or did it just become popular? Like what's the answer there?
In the ground in a square form, small sticks are laid on these forks to form a gridiron about 3 feet off the ground. The meat is laid on this and a slow fire put under it.
I'm gonna have to look that up while we listen. Hold on.
Done. And then he says, "This is called."
This looks so good. I'm hungry. Jerking it. Well, he's straight jerking it.
It answers very well where salt is not to be had.
He's jerking the meat.
And it will keep a long time.
There's no way.
From the wet. So does this sound like a
There's no way
cooking method you would do?
They didn't know that.
Anytime you're going to preserve meat, smoking's a great resource.
Are they going to save this a lot?
Just about everything.
I wish they would save more.
Right, and he describes a method just like we've kind of done a little bit.
Is it because of overfishing? See, that's my question. Happy Independence Day, Super Star Wars fan! USA! And he's going to jerk his meat.
Straight sticks that are going to.
I'd like to say I did not I did not pick this video with that in mind. I have not watched this yet. This is purely coincidence.
That grill top in a sense.
Right.
And then once we lay that over, we're going to take it one step
Oops.
further though. We'll put a tripod over it and then wrap it.
Why
with some
is
material that we have,
lobster
and that's
so
gonna help
expensive?
trap the smoke in and allow it to cure a little bit quicker.
So I got our buffalo meat that we cut up earlier. If you're going to try this at home, make sure to try to get this cut across the grain as much as possible. This is regular buffalo, and we're just going to lay it out on our gridiron here. There you go. Have a piece.
Whoa, that looks
These
so
pieces aren't
good.
beautiful, but you know, sometimes the buffalo.
I'm drooling.
Now we're smoking the meat, so we have the meat set
Smoking
on
it.
our rack that we built. What we're going to do is take just an old scrap of cotton canvas.
Sure, I didn't. I've never even seen this video. I just picked ones that were like applicable to early American history.
Feed that with dry wood. We don't want a lot of flame and heat, so we'll feed that with not only dry wood but then green wood.
Okay,
That
smoking
gives
it.
a nice smoke, and we really want
May the
this to get
4th be
super
with
smoky
you.
and dry this meat.
July 4th.
So we'll just take this
Thank you.
canvas
Oh.
and wrap it carefully around this.
What happens
tripod
if the
so we can
canvas
wrap it
catches
in
on
with
fire? Does that happen a lot?
all that smoke. When you're
I
doing
would be
this, you always
worried.
also want to be careful that none of this is down too low that it's going to actually catch fire.
Oh yeah.
So we can just fold that up.
I
That's
ask
the
and
key,
they
and
answer.
that's going to help trap a lot of that smoke inside to
Okay.
dry out that meat.
Dry
so let's
out
get
the
that
meat.
fire stoked up, and we'll be good to go. A lot of
Wow.
the skills that I've learned were passed on from many different individuals over the years. If it was not people who directly spoke
Whoa.
with me, it's from their
It's a
writings
totally
and
different
teachings that they
color.
have written in books and journals.
I wonder how
I'd like to
fast this
pass a lot of
takes.
this information on to my son, so he has a better understanding of what it took for individuals to come to this new land and prosper. and
Man,
make
it was so
lives for
dangerous
them
back
and
then
their own
too. Well, canvas is fire resistant. Really? Whoa, I didn't know that. Is it from the... Wait, really?
Here
Is it because the
our
oil has
dry
lanolin?
buffalo
But you'd
meat,
think
'cause
lanolin would
smoked
catch
and
fire
dried.
easier
And
because of the
this
oil?
is what they would have been doing on the trail.
It's okay.
to
July 4th,
preserve
May 4th,
their buffalo.
same
And,
difference.
You know, Cresswell talks about this completely. Gives us this whole
Damn,
process.
that looks so
we
good.
dried this out. It took longer than I expected.
I want that.
You know, we dried it for several hours, and then
Okay.
we kind of basically
4 or
had to
5
let it go
hours?
all night long before it really
Whoa.
got nice and dry.
All
And really
night.
What we're looking for is drying it, not cooking it. And you can see by these finished pieces, they're kind of black and they kind of crack open. They're not
Whoa.
real soft. If they're soft, they're gonna rot.
That
And he
looks
talks about
good.
how
Oh,
if
so
you
they
keep
had
them
to get it like
dry, they're gonna
really
last a long
dry.
time now. Maybe for a long
Wow.
time. For him was, you know.
Never
a
had
couple
beef jerky.
weeks
Is
or
it
a
good?
month, but
I don't think this would be very good because this was meant for like food preservation to the max, like, right? So like taking on trails for like months and months. But beef jerky, if you get it in like today times, is really good. It's also like super high calorie though. So it's, I wouldn't say like, the reason beef jerky is popular as like a trail item is because it's so high calorie and like, it's very portable and light. So I don't really like it because it's so chewy. But like if you get the soft stuff, I feel like it's really tasty. Yeah. Well, it's fire resistant due to its high nitrogen and water content. What? I didn't know that at all.
now the question is, what do we do? with
Old
these?
school beef jerky,
Now we're gonna
right?
try eating these just
Yeah.
like they are. Here
Beef
goes,
and
Andy. You
jerky.
Get, one. Get a try. Pick one out there.
I'm surprised.
In this state.
That was a
it's
crack.
tough,
Whoa.
dry.
It's meat.
I wonder if
Yeah,
they
it's
put it
real
into
Hungry would be
soup.
great.
Right. It's good. Definitely. I mean, with the buffalo meat, you got a little different flavor
Yep.
than
Ooh.
beef. Nicely smoked though.
Really
got a
good
little.
smoke flavor.
Nice little
That
smoke
sounds
flavor
really
to it.
good though.
They
I
wouldn't
mean, it's
necessarily
like
just eat it
bacon.
like this.
Oh, I bet they're gonna tell us if they put it in soup. I love teriyaki beef jerky. Yeah, beef jerky with flavors is good. I mean, smoked meat of any kind is delicious, right? Like if you like bacon, you'll like beef jerky. I feel like it's like bacon, but for trails.
So they might use this.
Not
meat
Slim
first
Jim
to
though.
use to,
Fuck that
you know,
noise. So
put it in
true.
the-
I
in
hate
the
Slim
boiled
Jims.
Water, kind of let it, you know.
Favorite one we make is their steak bites.
reconstitute
Wait,
itself,
I've had that.
expand a
You
little
work at
bit.
the factory that makes those? I've had steak bite beef jerky. They're so good. It's so
It's
good.
gonna probably make a really, really interesting.
This is
soup.
so... Okay, sorry for pausing again. Wait, but this is so interesting because I feel like you could just do this. Like, you could just do this. I could do this. I could go make a campfire in my backyard and, like, just smoke it. Like this was really easy. Like, you don't need a smoker. You don't need a grill. It would probably be safer in a grill, though. So you don't end up, like, lighting your yard on fire and causing a giant forest fire to take over Washington State. But you could literally just do this if you wanted to. Couldn't you? I feel like you could. Like, you could just do this. The steak bites are bad, right? It's so good. I like smoked meat in general. I mean, like, you can't dislike smoked meat. Our body craves the protein. What about the fancy outfits? Wait, which fancy outfits? You couldn't until the fire department shows up? I mean, yeah, but the fire department would only, like over where I live, I'm pretty sure you can just have a campfire. I don't know, I've never not had a, I mean, like, no, I'm thinking about it, like, I'm pretty sure you can just have a campfire if you want one. Who's gonna stop you? One time I definitely, ooh, I forgot about this. Wow, memory unlocked. One time I bought a little campfire bin thingy. You know, the kind you can, like, it's like metal. And I put it out on my balcony in an apartment complex I lived in. And I was on floor 3. And oh boy. And I had, like, a tiny campfire. And it's probably super dangerous and you shouldn't do that. And there was somebody across in the apartment complex, like, watching me do this, and they did not go inside until I, like, put it out. And I'm pretty sure they were watching to make sure I didn't light the entire complex on fire. They probably thought I was so stupid. Oh my god. Gotta be in that garb to make jerky, of course. Oh, you're so right. I have garb like this. I could do, well, actually, I have like, Ren Fair garb. It's pretty close. May not be the best time. What? What are you talking about? This is the time everybody goes out and they make a campfire and they roast their hot dogs. It's the day to go outside and roast some meat. I probably wouldn't do this because it would take too long, but maybe I will go out and build a campfire and have some hot dogs later. I was able to grab some hot dogs yesterday. I'm really happy. Most of the time, I feel like every 4th of July, I've forgotten to, like, the day of until, like, 6 p.m. and then the hot dogs are, like, sold out. So I was very happy. I went shopping yesterday, got some hot dogs. I'm gonna campfire cook my hot dog. Yeah. People are cracking down on different fire risks. Yeah, but, like, there's so many. I think it's legal to have a campfire as long as you have it in a, what is it called? Like one of those metal fire pits. I have one. I bought one a couple years ago. Was the Shiro DLC include dangerous fireworks? Yes. No. I don't do fireworks. I live really close to some rich people who shoot off big fireworks. So I just go and watch them. Like I go over to, like, there's a river nearby. I'll go over to the river and just watch the rich people shoot off all their fireworks. It's fun. Yeah. Oh my gosh, mini hot dogs. Have you ever had, like, Little Smokies? I think is what they're called, right? Maybe I'm crazy. Little Smokies. Yeah, Little Smokies. Oh my gosh. It's like tiny hot dogs. It's like tiny hot dogs in like a sauce. They're so good. Man, when I was a kid, these things, crockpot Little Smokies, exactly. Oh my god, they're so good. Yeah, they're so good, bro. They're so delicious. They're incredibly delicious. I live in a van down by the river. Wait, what? Is this a song? Are you quoting something? Alright, we're watching this, sorry. How's it poppin'? Happy America birthday, everyone.
Yep, and I think too we need to realize
I love Little Smokies.
Yeah. So many times
my aunt used to light one firework each and dance around. Oh my gosh.
Like
wait, I'll tell that story after this is done.
A lot of protein, a little bit of fat in there. It's great to get you through and get you to the next meal.
Yeah. This would be like, this is like,
more fat, the better,
it's funny because it's really delicious, but like this is struggle meal, like for real. This is the
He
real
even,
survival
talked
struggle
about, he
meal.
complains that these guys don't want to stick around to take the
And
time
each of
to
his-
make these provisions, to dry this stuff out.
Is it an SNL
if you
skit?
have this
I've never
live,
seen
ready to go,
SNL.
when
What
you're,
it? That's
headed
like
out
a
to your,
comedy show, right?
event, you can have this perfect. If you're
Perfect.
doing something like Long Hunter, where they would have had this sort of provision with them. So what would you need? A little bit of this.
A little bit of flour or cornmeal, and I think you really have a full setup of.
Oh
being able to
man.
Go out and then hunt for the rest of your food, fish, and then have this as. a
I
backup.
should make
Right? So this is
I should
been
make
such a really interesting experimental
cornmeal.
episode. We had a lot of fun with this. I want to thank Dan for coming along, showing us
Yeah,
this
thanks,
system,
Dan.
and coming in with the added tripod over the top and holding that smoke in. A really interesting way, and that really speeds up the process. Thank
That's
you, Dan.
really
If you're
cool.
interested in more of
Dan,
that,
thanks, Dan.
you know, that bushcraft and
Bushcraft.
What else do you teach?
So wilderness living skills in general,
Ooh.
bushcraft, some survival.
Maybe I should go
and
subscribe
we
to this
do all that
guy.
out of school in Pennsylvania.
All right, so if you're interested in more of
Wait,
that,
he
you
has
can
a
check out his
school?
YouTube channel, and we'll put a link to
That's
his school
fascinating.
down in the
What?
description section. And I want to thank you guys for all your amazing support. With what
That's
you
so
do. All
interesting.
the encouragement we get in the comment section when you share our videos, that's so important. Some of you head over to the website and check out the merch, or like the
Like
books,
and
the Nicholas
subscribe,
Pressman books.
guys.
That's on our website. You can check that out.
Are we doing
And
some of
thank
the
you
React
for all
videos
that
now?
you do.
No, I'm showing you guys my favorite American, like early American cooking guy. I watch his stuff sometimes when I remember that he exists. But I thought it would be some great videos to watch for the 4th of July. Yeah. I'm doing my daily Japanese while training anime horse girls. Nothing more American than loving Japan. Everybody's been playing Uma Musume. Everybody's been playing Uma Musume recently. It's so it like blew the frick up recently. What's going on? This guy is named Townsend. He does really cool videos. Hello, Shiro. Welcome in, Mason. Hi. How are you? How are you doing? Yeah. Yeah. Savvy, thank you for existing. I don't feel like I'm confused everyone. I've never seen an SNL skit. Anyway, let's go back to lobster. Oh yeah, wait, I looked up why lobster is expensive. And the answer that Google gave me is that there is actually like less lobster alive now than there used to be. Obviously, like 200. How many America birthdays have we been through? A lot. 200? 300? How old is America? Wait. Happy birthday, America. How old are you? How old is America? Should we make a cake? How old is America? 249 years old. Happy birthday, America. You're basically... Man, America-chan is a hag. Wow. Phantom Misi doesn't like that game. Wait, what game? Uma Musume? Why? Are there any lollies in Uma Musume? I love Uma Musume! Right, Sharon, my beautiful little wife. What? What? It's just addictive. That's one of the few games I don't feel bad losing because I know my Musume did her best. Oh, that's so cute. Everybody's got the most wholesome feelings for their adorable horse children. Gotta go to Maine. It's just a little cheaper, but so good. Lobster. I don't really like lobster. Can I be honest? I don't really like lobster that much. Can I be honest? I don't like lobster that much. I like crab. Wait, no, I don't like crab. I like shrimp. Lobster is very rich. I don't really like lobster that much. I like it okay in stuff. Like, I like lobster mac and cheese, but I can't eat very much of it because it's very, very rich. I really don't like crab, though. You know what's funny? I don't like crab, but I really like imitation crab. Like, a lot. There are a few lollies in the game, only grown women. God damn it. I do Silent Suzuka as my rare Musume, and she speed mogs everything. It's great. Man, I can't play. Is this a gacha game? Is it a gacha game? No, I can't play gacha games. I get addicted and I spend my real money. And I have to save my real money. I have to save my real money right now because I have to buy my live 2D model, and I'm donating my real money for this. I can't put it into. I can't gacha game. No. And now, like Tobiko and Sushi, I'm watching Umusume, and it's been pretty good. The formula for the show is pretty predictable, but good nonetheless. I've heard the show is really good. I'd be willing to watch it, but I don't think I could play it. Let's go gambling. Let's go gambling. No gambling. Yeah? Saba completely filtered those. Oh my gosh, the Saba drama going crazy. Every TikTok I see, it'll just be like the cutest, most adorable, wholesome, sweet clip, and the comments are just so trash, bro. Saba, my beloved, they could never make me hate you. The Saba hate is forced. It's just because she has a massive audience. That's why, though. Yeah, that's why, though. Yeah. Anyway, lobster. So apparently lobster is expensive because there are fewer lobsters, but also because lobsters take a while to grow to like the size you can eat them. So that's why there are fewer lobsters, is because if you hunt a lot of, or like catch a lot, is it hunting? Are you hunting lobsters? Is it hunting? That's not hunting. Catching. If you catch a lot of lobsters, it takes more time for them to become big enough to eat. So that, and then also like the rarity made it to where it's like more sought after now. Yeah.
Unctuous kind of ingredients
Unctuous.
to go along.
That's such a good word. I love the word unctuous. I haven't heard that word in a long time.
And did it change all at once?
Whoa.
I was talking to a friend earlier.
Did it change all at once? I don't know.
He was talking about how he remembers 40 years ago, $5 lobster dinners to get you into casinos in Vegas. I mean, that's not very long
Yeah,
ago.
I agree though. Ignore the hate. Saba hate is stupid. I love Saba. She's my Oshi. I love her so much.
So
damn. Imagine bringing lobster to school. What? Imagine bringing lobster to school. Oh my god, that'd be so bougie.
All of this and how it fits together. But something has happened to lobster.
And being made fun of because you're poor?
Special thing that people go out for and they get excited about. But apparently for hundreds of years, it was not the case at all.
That's insane.
This recipe, the first thing that we should do is get this lobster in the boiling water. What you want to do is
that's so crazy to me.
This recipe
lobster.
Lobster loaves. And John
lobster loaves. What does that mean?
Time period. He handed it off to me, thought that I would enjoy it, and I'm really looking forward to it. To make lobster loaves,
lobster loaves.
Little lobsters.
Little lobsters? Okay, what's a little lobster though?
Flour in a saucepan. Then stir in a very little onion.
I've never had smoked lobster. I would probably like that more.
Pepper.
That sounds good.
Anchovy liquor, 3 or 4 spoonfuls of good gravy, 3 yolks of eggs well beaten. Stir all of these over the fire in the brown butter. Then put in the lobster and stir it a little together. Take 3 French rolls and cut a round piece off the top of each, and pick out the crumb.
There we go. Okay, now you can see it all.
Holes through the sides of the
sort
bread.
of.
Fill up the roll with the mixture you have prepared. Put it in the piece of the top you cut off, close and tie them around with a piece of tape. Make some dripping boiling hot in your frying pan.
Dripping. What's that?
The roll in milk. Throw it into the pan full of scalding liquor. When they are crisp, take them out and take off the tape.
Crisp.
Put in 3 times
scalding liquor.
As onions.
Is this fried?
You may do shrimp or oyster loaves.
Oh, that sounds good. I like shrimp and oyster.
Because he knows that I like to work with seafood, but also
Yum.
he knows that I like challenging recipes, and this is certainly that. When we're looking at this, number one, you have to take
crawdads are good. I've never had crawdads.
Recipes to take your modern knowledge of food out of it. Because you can't just
lobster used to be poor people food, but it's delicious in my experience. I don't really like. I haven't had lobster a lot of ways yet, so maybe I need to try it more differently. But I don't really like lobster and crab have a very like specific sweetness to them that I don't really like. Do you know what I'm talking about?
So there are a few challenging things to.
Any seafood boy, what's that?
Number one. You can't just assume.
Probably small lobster. No. Did you? I don't know if you were here, but we found I was talking about how lobsters used to get up to like really big sizes. So how big is a small lobster in like pre-colonial times or whatever? You know? Like, how big were they? If a normal lobster could get up to like 4 feet long, what's a small lobster?
It doesn't tell
You know?
really anything other than from 3 small lobsters, which I only have lobster tails and I have larger ones to try to make up what a whole small lobster would be.
For me, real catwife don't really like seafood. I think that's pretty fair, actually. Seafood has very distinct
I
flavors.
don't think that they want this to be terribly
I
thick
could totally
because
understand
we're
why
adding
people
so
don't like
much
it very much.
liquid as we go. Now, anchovy
I dig it though.
liquor,
You like
a
that
little bit
flavor?
of that
Yeah,
goes
I
a
don't
long
really like
way.
it
So
that
when they say a
much.
spoonful, what do they mean? And then they use the same measurement for the good gravy. Spoonful.
What is the good
I'm
gravy?
thinking that those are probably different sized spoonfuls, but maybe not. And so the whole time that you're cooking this,
I didn't like them when I tried to cook them myself, but red lobster seems to do them well. You know, I've never had red lobster, so maybe I should try it.
Because you have to have a certain amount of knowledge of how things come together generally in the time period.
Maybe
Now,
I should
gravy,
try
what they're
going to
looking
red
for there
lobster
is,
someday.
let's say, a broth that you've put a little bit of work and love into.
What?
So we're not talking about just broth out of a carton from the grocery store. We're talking about some drippings that you got from
That's
meat that you cooked
indecent.
previously that have seasoning. And
Only reason I don't eat crab is because of the shell.
not anything as far
Wait.
as the cullis, which we've done.
What do you
here on
mean?
the
Like,
channel.
because it's hard to
We're
eat?
not getting that big
Specifically?
piece, but it is more than just broth. Now, when they're talking about drippings later,
Drippings.
that's pretty much a basic broth. So we don't want
What?
the yolks to like fully.
That's the
scramble.
opposite of
We
what
gotta
I
be
would have
careful
thought.
about that. And we're just gonna watch this. Now, this is a recipe that you can't just have stuff going and then working on other things as it's going. So normally, I would come to the kitchen. I would say, okay, what's the first thing to get in the pan while I work on other stuff? Because I've got 4 kids, and you just have to work.
That's a lot
at
of
it all the
kids.
time. We're gonna prepare everything before we even get the butter.
Peeling the shell is
in
a
the
pain.
pan,
I've had crab
because I think it's gonna go
once
pretty
like
quick.
that.
And so I don't want to be chopping an onion when the butter.
Crab lobster are hard to eat. Yeah, I've had crab once. I didn't like it very much. It was like I had it boiled,
The lobster should be cooked first.
like
Then it says to
normally.
take the meat out, and at the end of the recipe is when the lobster goes back in and it's just kind of flashed in the pan. So I think there's a pretty good implication that it needs to be cooked first.
It also
Once
makes you
pull
feel
the
like a
lobster out
man.
of the boiling water, we're just gonna do a quick chop
Yeah, you
on the
get.
onion
I've
and
had
parsley.
just straight
It really
crab
doesn't
meat.
need a whole lot
I
for
don't
flavor.
really.
This is just
The
aromatics and the savory flavor that's going to incorporate with the butter.
that
Go ahead
looks
and put those
so
in the
good.
pan. After your butter is melted, and
I'm
the flour is mixed in,
hungry.
we don't want this to be too thick. Now, once those have cooked down, you're going to incorporate
I'm
your anchovy
hungry.
liquor and your good gravy. Stir that together and just let it simmer just a little bit.
That
Then
looks.
take it off of the heat. Now, we're gonna
There's nothing
separate
even in
the
that, and
yolks
I'm
from
already
the
hungry
yolks.
for it. It
We're
looks so
gonna mix
good.
those yolks together and pour that in. Now we're tempering this by removing it from the flame first. So have that set off to the side.
So this is
and go
kind of
ahead
like a
and mix
hol.
that in there. We're
Wait, wouldn't this kind of be like a hollandaise? Because it's like egg yolks, butter, and seasoning. So it's like a hollandaise, right?
Now, when we put the
Is this just lobster with hollandaise?
lobster back in chunks, and then that egg is going to help thicken it all
Hollandaise
up
makes
and put
everything
flavor
taste good.
inside.
Ooh, that
Now,
looks
once
so
that's done,
good.
take it off the heat, and we're going to go ahead and cut the top crust off of a piece of bread. Now, you don't want to take too much away because this has to fit back on later, and it has to kind of act as a bowl because we're going to remove all of the bread from inside of this crust. We're going to fill the crust up with the lobster mixture, and then we're going to put that top back on and tie it with a piece of cloth or some string. Then we're going to dunk this in some milk, which seems really crazy, but it's going to be really good because we're adding fat in here. And then as we do that, we're heating up a little bit of drippings in a pan because we're going to put this soaked loaf into the pan and we're going to crisp it up on all sides. So not only are we going to have some fat in the bread, we're going to have that wonderful drippings from the meat that we've already made prior. I'd like to thank my good buddy,
What?
Michael Joju. He helped me on this video. He sent me
This
some of
looks
those
wild.
references of just how many lobsters, how plentiful they were, how large they were. He was even the one that referenced
Me
crossing
too, what the-
Chesapeake River on the backs of shellfish. And so,
That looks so good.
thank you for the help. And then speaking of Michael, this recipe is awfully close to stewed crabs. I was just thinking about that.
What the?
And-
Hold on. Pausing. What what is that? It's in my default overlays. I think that was in my alerts. Mix up overlay? Let's mix up overlay. And this is my subscribe button. Just by the way, guys, like and subscribe. Where is it? That looks so good though. That looks just incredible. Where is it? Oh wait, it's on a timer. I think it's on a timer. I'm gonna play it. Push play. It was way too big. There we go. Okay, good enough. Anyway.
We're gonna dig in.
Yeah, surely something about what are you talking about? Look at how delicious this is. The Riverby works with the stream is free. Just go find some. Go to like the rich part of your town. That looks delicious. America, woo! America, woo! Yeah, I'm glad you're proud of your country though. America's based. Happy America Day. Happy America Day. I am.
Okay.
You know,
I'm gonna try.
that's one of the things.
A little bit of this bread.
Yeah. Oh God, it looks so good.
Yeah.
He doesn't look like he likes that.
This is one of those dishes where it can be served to the table like this.
His response is so funny. Yeah. The inside, the like butter, like soaked hollandaise soaked lobster. Yeah, that sounds amazing. But the bread, yeah, I can imagine it's not that good. Imagine hating on America. Listen, I was born here, which makes it a better place. I don't like, you know, I understand people have problems. I have my own gripes. But listen, I live here. And that's not going to change anytime soon because I like it. You know what? I'll stand on it. I like it. I like my state. You know, their problems. I don't like everything ever. But listen. I like my country. Okay? And I like my state, and I like Washington a lot. A lot of people have problems with certain areas in America, and I think that you can have your critiques for sure, but like there's problems with every country. And like hating just to hate is silly. And I was born here, and a lot of my family is in the military. And my country has done a lot for me in terms of like, I mean, I'm alive. I'm a healthy person. My state specifically, you know, is pretty nice. It's beautiful here. So, yeah, I like my country. Yeah. And I get that it's popular and funny to hate on America. I know that. And you know, I have my issues, but I still live here and I still like it here and I choose to live here right now. So, like I could I guess try to live somewhere else if I wanted to. I'd like to, for example, live in Japan for a while. That'd be really neat because I'm a weeb. But like, outside of my weebiness, yeah, I like where I live. So, anyway, that's that. That's my feelings. And I'm sticking to them. Yeah, so happy America Day. Happy birthday, America. You're 247. Yeah.
And the lobster mixture can just be scooped out.
Yeah.
But
the bread looks really good. Weirdly, the bread...
To assume that they weren't going to eat it. Number one, it's a nice French roll. They make a point of
French roll.
that.
Stop bragging, Mod. We could bring needles and bring all those people to eat. Hoorah!
It's kind of cooked into it. So I think that you would have
without you, if America wasn't here, I would never have been born.
This is what it's all about. Learning about history through performing acts that they did, whether it's building cabins,
it's true.
Cooking dishes. This is how
the poor prisoner's feast. Should we do more lobster?
Put those ideas into a catalog of
things. It is really hard to move, yeah.
Things in the future.
But like,
thank you for joining, and I hope that if you try this at home, that you really like it. I think it's pretty wonderful.
I won't try that at home, but it does look really interesting. Should we watch TikTok? Should we watch TikToks? What Boston ate? Campfire cooking. Campfire cooking. A pound of meat. That's a lot of meat. Okay, wait. So I saw this one, the American Frontier. This playlist looked interesting. Let's see. Dugout canoe adventure. Canoes are really interesting. I like kayaking better, though. River ready. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Baking on the frontier. Classic campfire cornbread, feeding hungry workers. You know, he did one that was really cool. It was about Lewis and Clark, I feel like. I liked that one a lot. I don't remember what it was. Frontier cheese toast. Whoa, they eat just like me. Wait, I eat cheese toast like currently.
Cooking. I'm your host, John Townsend.
I'm ready, John
we're doing a
Townsend.
very
Show me.
special episode today. Normally
Yeah, I
cook
love this potato quality.
larger kind of a dish, and we have a recipe. And the other day we had
360p,
a
frick yeah. Okay, this is my buffer.
big,
There we go. Campfire
episode
cooking in
here, the
another
finish-up
world.
episode
My
for the
favorite
Townsends,
anime.
where we made a meal of multiple things. But
I spent
today
12 years in the
is really
Philippines, but America's where I pledge my allegiance. You know, that's the
my
thing. Even if I
favorite
wanted to
sort of
move,
comfort
like
food from the
permanently,
18th century,
or
something
like, I don't
simple
think I
and wonderful
do
dish.
permanently. Like,
Toasted
even if I live in
cheese,
Japan for a while,
from
I
John
think I would
Knox's book
eventually
in
still want to come back
1723. Later on,
to my
it's
family
called
and the
a
place
wedge
where
rabbit.
I was born.
Just a
Because I
fun
really
recipe
like
and so
Washington a
easy,
lot. It's so,
wonderful. But I
it's
really
just-
kind of wanted to talk about
it's my
the
place,
spot here
you know?
today. We've done cooking
Yeah.
episodes from
TikTok brain.
the outdoors, out in the woods.
I want to watch
We've
TikTok.
done open food adventures, some of those cooking episodes we've done.
Yeah.
Were from the
I like living in
open food
VA
stuff.
where you
That's a
can
wonderful
buy
spot
2
to cook
pounds of
from.
shrimp and Mickey
We cook
Ultras to
really
cook together for today.
That's,
Wait, what's a
set
Mickey
based
Ultra?
upon
Mickey
an 18th
Ultra.
century kitchen,
What's that?
From Germany. There's
2
a
pounds of
wonderful
shrimp.
example at the
I like
French
shrimp.
Culture Museum down in Virginia.
Cheese toast is delicious, and
also
everyone who says
benefit
otherwise doesn't have good opinions from that point forward. Everyone wants to be an American. Why do you think we have so many immigrants? I don't know about
I
that.
wanted a spot to cook and a place to cook that was.
I will not
just
speak on that
exactly
because I don't know
what they
anything
would
about
have
that.
in the
Ooh.
18th century.
Wow, old gun.
Especially folks out here in.
Oh my gosh. Okay, wait, sorry. Quick bunny trail. Quick cat trail. I love like historical guns and cannons. Okay, I went to a pirate festival and I got to see people shooting off cannons. And it was really cool. I want to go to a pirate festival again. Microlab Ultra. Am I saying that right? What's a Microlab Ultra? Microlab Ultra. Microlab Ultra. Is this beer? I had beer for the first time kind of recently. I didn't like it. Although the one I had apparently was more like a cider. According to the bartending person. Yeah. Obviously the California girls are hotter, the song told me to, so, oh, that sounds true. Yeah, I've heard that song, and everyone knows that that song is 100% fact. Washington is very clean because they are washing a ton. But yeah, we wash so much. That's why Washington is so clean. I really like Washington. Anyway, yeah, cheese toast is delicious. They eat just like we eat nowadays. Wait, I was on a bunny trail. I forgot. All right, well, I remember. Oh, old guns. Yes. Yeah, pirate festival. It's got nothing on a tiger. Whatever. Okay. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Man, old cannons are so cool. I can't believe we used to kill people like that. They're so inaccurate. Like, they're so inaccurate. How does that even work, man? It's insane. I'm not particularly patriotic for the UK, but that's because we lost a lot of our cultural identity. This is America Day. You're not complaining about Britain Day. It's okay. You can complain about Britain. I'm pretty sure that's a very American thing to do. Isn't that a pretty American thing to do, is complain about Britain?
The feeling of cooking.
A little bit of British hate.
Just the recipe itself, right?
Sounds really patriotic.
I think there's something really special about getting history, not from a book.
Yeah.
And that's great. But
not from a book.
Feeling history in a totally different way. And this
experiencing history.
Being out here.
Wait, did they build this? That's neat.
Here, just around the fire. And then
wow.
cooking
the dedication is real.
is an experience.
Best pastime.
Completely
I'm just saying.
anything you would get in a book, and very, very fulfilling in a new kind of way.
This would be really
So if
cool.
you watched the last episode where we were finishing up the cabin, we
I
finished
didn't.
it as the snow was coming down. This is not something. Most of this cabin.
I
is
wonder if it's
either a couple
warm,
logs
or are they?
in,
Well, he is wearing
you
like a
can't
hat
live
and
with
stuff,
much,
so it's
and
not gonna be that
cold
warm.
when it's freezing. And so we truly.
I'll just
finished it
pretend
up
I'm
just in
American
time.
today.
It made
Okay,
me
we accept you with open
really
arms, brother.
appreciate and understand
I have a
the
functional ship
idea
cannon that I got at
of
an
people,
antique
especially
fair.
in the
That's so
frontier. They
cool.
have to get in
They're
and
smaller
out of the
than I
weather
thought they'd
when
be
the winter
too.
comes, and
A
you
lot of
only
them.
have just so much
How
time
big
to
is
do
your?
it. It's got to be done.
Yo,
You
how
have
big
to
is your
go as
cannon?
fast as possible if the weather is coming, which it was in this case.
They're
Truly,
much smaller than I
truly a
thought
new
they'd be.
respect
Some of them
for
are big, but like I've seen some
much
cannons and
they
they're
had to
actually
go
like pretty
through
small.
to just survive. And how wonderful it is to come in from out of the weather. You get around this hearth, and this hearth is so
3 ruffians
warm,
break into my
so
home. I grab my
yet
powdered wig and shout, "What the devil?" My musket ball leaves a golf ball size hole in the first. What?
John Knott's
I don't
recipe isn't
recognize-
the simple
What?
recipe for Welsh rabbit, but I really enjoy.
I mean, America came from Britain, so somewhere in there we're the same. Yeah.
So this
We
Cheshire
share
cheese
the
is very
roots
creamy
of our
stuff. We don't have
ancestry.
anything quite like it
Oh.
here in North America that I've found yet. Also,
Cheshire
we
cheese.
probably- you can kind of
I like
use
cheese.
equal measures. We've got the Cheshire cheese.
Cheshire
We want to
cheese.
add in to the Cheshire cheese, we've got butter. That's nice and cold, and I've chopped it up.
Oh.
fine. We've also got bread.
It's a good copy pasta. Wait, hold on. All right, hold on.
Calls for
Wait, hold on. 3 ruffians. Wait, let me look it up. Listen, I must be educated upon 3 ruffians. It's copy pasta. I must be educated upon the copy pastas. Copy pasta, just as the founding fathers intended. Okay. Hold on, let me open this. I own a musket for home defense, since that's what the founding fathers intended. 4 ruffians break into my house. What the devil? As I grab my powdered wig and Kentucky rifle, blow golf size, blow golf sauce, fuck, blow golf sauce, balls. I can't blow golf sauce. I can't say golf ball. What the fuck? Okay. Blow a golf ball sized hole through the first man. He's dead on the spot. Draw my pistol on the second man. Miss him entirely because it's a smooth bore and nails the neighbor's dog. I have to resort to cannon. Cannon mounted at the top of the stairs, loaded with grape shot. Tally-ho, lads! The grape shot shreds 2 men in the blast. The sound and extra shrapnel set off the car alarms. Fix bayonet and charge the last terrified rapscallion. He bleeds out waiting on the police to arrive, since triangular bayonet wounds are impossible to stitch up, just as the founding fathers intended. Did I do okay? I feel like I lost. I'm really bad at it. I'm extremely bad at I'm extremely bad at accents. So bad. The Eminem version of it is the best. This will be the best version. I feel like I got like a shitty version of the quote. Wait, let's see. Oh, it was kind of bad. Okay, wait. Can I try again? Can I try again? Alright. I own a musket for home defense, since that's what the founding fathers intended. 4 ruffians break into my house. I shouted, "What the devil?" I grab my powdered wig and Kentucky rifle and blow a golf ball-sized hole through the first man. He's dead on the spot. Draw my pistol on the second man. Miss him entirely because it's smooth bore and it nails the neighbor's dog. I have to resort to the cannon mounted at the top of the stairs, loaded with grape shot. Tally-ho, lads! The grape shot shreds 2 men in the blast, and the sound and extra shrapnel set off car alarms. Fix bayonet and charge the last terrified rapscallion. He bleeds out, waiting on the police to arrive, since triangular bayonet wounds are impossible to stitch up. Oh yes, just as the founding fathers intended. There we go. There we go. From beginning to end, I barely lost the accent. I didn't even stumble that time. Pretty good, pretty good. Alright, I'm now educated. Thank you for the education. I feel extremely smart. I feel like I know things I didn't before.
The crumb of a
Let's
penny
go!
loaf, which is a small loaf of bread.
Perfect.
And the last ingredient, he calls for an egg yolk. And in
Egg
John
yolk.
Lott's recipe, he doesn't specify
Incredible.
the
Thank
egg
you.
yolk. This is
Yes.
hard-boiled, as some of the later recipes
I clap for you,
specifically
Shiro.
call
Thank
for.
you.
So I went ahead
I did my
and had these-
best.
got a boiled egg yolk. We're gonna put
I'm
all these
exceptionally
ingredients
bad
together in a bowl,
at
or he calls for a
performing
mortar,
accents. I can
and
barely
to
I can
mash
barely
them all
hold
up
it.
So they're all consistent.
Bravo,
spread
bravo.
throughout. And we
Wow,
take that bread
thanks.
and put it on top of our pre-toasted bread.
Pre-toasted, huh?
And we toasted it here by the fire, and let me tell you, there's something
Absolute
really special
cinema.
about bread
Thank
that's
you.
toasted
Thank you.
over an
Yes.
open fire.
You know
Now,
what?
this
I take
mixture
it back.
comes
I'm
out a
actually
little bit
extremely
dry when
good.
it's cold like
I'm
this,
actually
so we put it over the fire.
extremely good
Now,
at
it's
British
enough to
accents.
melt it and
That
bring
was
it
the
to
best British accent
Then
you've
we
ever
take this
heard,
bread
right?
and put it on top of our
Trust an
toast.
American
Then
to
we
do a
need
better
to
British
twist
accent
and
than a
melt
British
it
person.
down into our toast. Oh, it's so good.
Sorry,
And for that,
I'm
we're going to use a
speedrunning,
salad member, which is a
offending
red-hot
every
hunk of
person
iron
in my
heated
chat
up
right
on the
now.
fire. Red hot, we pass that slowly over our cheese.
That looks
Gonna melt that
good.
down into it. Then it's done. We need to eat it.
Yo,
while
what?
it's hot.
That looks incredible.
I love these. It's got such a wonderful
Butter,
smell,
cheese, and
especially on a
egg
cold
yolk,
day
huh?
like today.
I could try
So
that out.
warm. Since it's just you and me, we're just gonna scrape it.
Yeah,
A little bit
suspiciously
on
good.
the
I'm
top
actually
to get
British.
Just that over the top.
Secretly. That's why I never smile with my teeth. My teeth suck.
Out.
I'm sorry. Wow, that was really mean. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it.
Fabulous.
I didn't mean
Cold
it.
day,
I'm sorry, British
here in the
people.
cabin.
Jarvisite, please forgive me.
by the open fire.
I play most of the cover of the game. I can't be offended. You can be. It's okay. You can be offended. That was mean.
It's nice warm bread.
I shouldn't stoop so low as to bring up the teeth thing.
It is fabulous. I love this. If I could eat nothing else,
so bad. I apologize.
I love this toasted cheese or this Welsh rabbit as they call
Welsh
it.
rabbit?
It's really special to come
What?
into the cabin.
Why is it called a
cook
Welsh
this special
rabbit?
dish, take some time.
Welsh
really
rabbit.
reflect on this whole project because it has been huge. This project has taken so much time and effort, and it's worth it. It's just this time alone. It's worth it to spend time out
Whoa.
here. It's worth it to cook in this hearth, which is a completely different experience.
Wow. Thank you. That is a different experience. Oh, it autoplayed. Okay. Stop.
Feel like you're right back in history.
Stop. Stop it. Okay. Okay, wait. A Welsh rabbit is a recipe. Let's see. It's savory melted cheese sauce of grated sharp cheddar cheese, stout beer or ale, butter, Worcestershire sauce, and English mustard spread onto toast and grilled. That sounds so good. I like beer cheese. Do you like beer cheese? I like beer cheese. Oh, it's a playlist. You're right. I didn't even think about that. All right, well. Here, let's look in here. How many bread loaves? The first meal. How to build a humongous earthen oven. Wow, cool. Yeah.
Welcome to 18th Century Cooking. I'm your
Stop. I wish YouTube would never autoplay. I hate it. I remember you complaining about autoplay, yeah. No, my YouTube one, I'm using Opera right now, but one of my Chrome extensions took away the autoplay button, and I don't know what happened. Now it's like stuck permanently on autoplay, and I don't know what to do. I messed it up real bad. Let's see. We could learn about guns. All right, that's an American thing to do. Early American.
Doing something dangerous. We're
Yay! I love
with
danger.
molten lead. It's over 600 degrees Fahrenheit when
Oh,
it's in its workable state.
quality.
That means we need to have safety equipment. If you're going
it's auto quality 360p. I hate
to be
that.
doing this at home, you
There
need
you
to have
go.
things like leather shoes, a
Mere
leather
cheese is
apron,
good,
leather
yeah.
gloves,
No!
eye protection. All these things
It's a Chrome
are
extension.
very
It took away
important to this
autoplay
sort of a
button on
project.
everything.
And instead of using
Is that
lead,
just
I
me?
recommend something like a lead-free pewter. It's going to give you a very, very
Yeah.
similar, end.
For my response to your British comment in general, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend. It was
whether you're an explorer,
British
or you're
Jamaican.
someone who's trading on the frontier, or a settler that's, building up a homestead.
That's good.
What is necessary, the essential pieces of equipment is a gun. You cannot bring enough
A gun,
food with you.
essential.
So you had to have a way.
See, this is why gun culture is integrated so deeply into America. We needed them to live, to survive.
Useless without the gunpowder.
Yeah.
Without the ammunition, without the lead balls that you would shoot out of that gun. You could bring.
Yeah, that's right. Head pat me or else.
But there were times when you would run out. You would need more. Frontier trading posts would stock bar lead, so that you could make your own bullets.
Bar lead. Wait, just like a bar of lead? Why is lead bullets?
And you need a bullet mold that would cast a bullet.
Why are bullets made out of lead? Why weren't they made out of other things?
You could possibly buy
Why
lead balls at
is
the trading
bullet
post, but there were so
made
many different varieties,
out
so you could never guarantee
lead?
if that's what you were going to find in the trading post. So it really was a necessary thing for you to have not only the gun, but a bullet mold to make bullets. So today we're going to be casting
it's inexpensive and
some
easy
with
to
our bullet
easy
mold
to
here,
mold.
just the way they would have done it on the front.
Interesting. Okay.
To cast our lead balls, we have to get to 620 degrees. Actually, a little bit more than that.
Thank you, Tudon. I really appreciate you. I hope you're driving safe. Thank you. Rabbit stew is pretty good. I've had that as well. Heston Pfeffer is the best. Gotta drive another 260 miles, but I'm catching the stream in the background. Oh, also, there's nothing more American than owning a French gun. Everyone go buy a DSA IBR right now. Wait, I have to look that up. Also, drive safe. Don't text and drive. But thank you. Also, thank you. But also, don't text and... I hope you're not texting and driving. DSA IBR. God. Did I spell that right? DSA IBR. Images. Happy America Day! Happy 4th! Please be careful also because the drunk people will be out on the road. I hope you're very careful today. People will be very scary driving today. Yeah, are boats still made of lead? I don't know. Lead is heavy and cheap. Oh, the weight resists slowing down due to air resistance and carries more heading power. Lead is heavy and soft, and you can recast it after. Oh, you can recast it after usage. Does that mean that Does that mean old battlefields would be like good places to go like find lead to like make your own bullets? Does that exist? That'd be fascinating. Drive safe! And also, thank you again. We continue to learn about gun.
Cast iron pot for
Oh, it's so tiny.
here, and it can be
Oh.
tricky. It's possible.
Nothing more American than having an 89 Blazer with no transmission in your backyard. I don't know what that is, but that sounds right.
Campfire setting, but it's not
Also,
easy.
DSA IBR. What is this?
Here's the
Is this an
forge. It's gonna
automatic?
be a lot easier.
This is a rifle?
We got control of the
It looks
heat.
like the gun that I have currently.
There are times
Wait.
in a camp situation where you might not have a large or even a small little pot like this to melt lead. And
Wait.
if you had a ladle, even a smaller ladle than
And I-
this, you could do
Wait,
a very
there we
small
go.
quantity at a time. So you could actually heat the lead right there. in the
Yeah.
ladle.
It
In
looks
this
like the
case,
one I
to
have.
be able to get this melted in this little cast iron pot.
Look at that. I have the gun. The French gun you recommended. Maybe they buy lead bullets with metal detectors and sifters. Yeah, like during the gold rush and the beaches.
We're above
I don't know. There haven't been any battles where I live. I don't think. Not like that.
A little dross on the top. That is impurities.
I got some old lead musket balls and iron musket balls that I found in an old battlefield. That's so cool. Ew, French gun. What? Whoa, we're gonna have a war in the chat right now. Cat God's gonna fight to it on. French? The censorship on the French, damn.
The hot lead into
Rude.
the cold
Terrible.
mold, then bad things will happen. It'll just make a misshape. On the
Ahoy
wall.
is a very good channel to learn guns from. Really? Ahoy?
One
Do they do pirate guns?
here.
They sound piratey.
Not much of a funnel on this mold. There we go.
Whoa.
That looks like it's solidified pretty well. I'm gonna set this one off to the
It was
side.
just like real
It's nice
liquid.
to be able to pour right over the pot, so that the lead doesn't
Wow.
go everywhere, because it's gonna miss your mold definitely. Although with a little tiny mold like this, oh, your hands are gonna
Wow.
get kind of hot. We'll give it a try anyway. Get a nice little piece of
Man,
there.
sometimes it's so surprising to me how liquidy lead, like metal, can become.
Getting the mold open, but we'll fight that when we have to. And we're gonna try.
That is so
our
interesting.
mold
America!
out of
Happy America
the
birthday,
soapstone.
everyone.
And
I'm surprised you
this
two
one I
brought my
can't
dinner
hold,
with French
so
for
I'll just have to
approval.
be very gentle.
The poor
Casting
French.
like this is can be tricky. The weather is part of what makes this work. I don't know
Huh.
exactly what it is. You have a rainy day and you can't cast anything.
What?
So getting nice looking castings can
Why?
be difficult depending on, you know, the weather, the humidity. If it doesn't work one day, you try it the next, and then all of a sudden it's easy to do. When everything's working, you cast everything you can because that day it's working.
Welcome to the Cool Cats after. Mwah! Welcome back. Brandon Herrera and Kentucky Ballistics are also good for guns. Shall we learn more about guns today? How do they break off the top of that? Happy Freedom Day! Happy birthday, America. Whoa. Whoa. Wait, that's much bigger than I thought it would be. Oh, wait. Maybe it's smaller than that. Mark. Oh, it looks like a butt plug.
Once these are out of the mold, we're going to trim them off. We're going to hope that they're as symmetrical as possible. So we're going to be very careful about that. But these are very handmade molds. They're not
Oh,
going to make perfect
it's tiny.
ammunition. These molds
Kentucky
are, will probably
Ballistics?
sometimes
Should I
miss
look?
the
Wait,
rifle.
what should I
So
look
if you
at?
had a very nice
We can
rifle
jump. You
made,
can jump.
The rifle would come with a mold.
I wish YouTube would auto
specifically
renew
designed
membership so I don't have to
for guns.
remember to do it
Other times,
myself.
You know, inexpensive guns are going
It
to be looking at
doesn't?
kind of a generic mold, and we can expect that.
I
the
didn't know
balls are
that.
not gonna be
I might have to check
very
up on my
close
Sabra membership.
to the perfect, ammunition for a particular gun. That's all right. You know, we've got a lot
Garand
of
is the most
casting we can
American
put in there.
gun.
We can get
Oh, I have to
around
look that up.
ammunition that isn't perfect.
M1 Garand.
So it might look like there's a lot of kind of excess, a lot of
Oh.
scrap. We have all this extra lead that doesn't go in and make the ball, but turns out to be the sprue and the part that's on the
Whoa.
top of the mold. None of that is waste. This
This
all
is so
gets cut
old.
off, so we cut the sprue off of the ball as close as we can.
So other VTubers react to
and
both
then
of
that just
them.
gets melted
I
right
will
back down.
react.
So we take all those sprues, we put them together back into
Sounds
our
like a
ladle,
skill
and
issue.
then slowly put them back
Anti-taker
into the
rifle
molten
videos
lead.
from
We
Kentucky
don't wanna
Ballistics are
just
good.
drop
Okay,
those in
M1
because
Garand
it
is an amazing gun.
splashes hot lead
It
all
looks
over
like
the
it's.
place
It looks like a
and can
gun.
burn you. This is a real dangerous
pretty.
thing to do
I like
because we've
the.
got 600-degree molten metal, and
I
we
like the
don't really wanna
stock.
get that
And I
on
like the
ourselves.
like
So we're always very
wood
careful
finish.
about how we do
It's
that, wear the
pretty.
shoes while we do the project, and again, when we're
Civil
putting,
marksmanship
lead
program.
into molten
Is
lead,
this
we do
what
that
the
very
founding fathers would have
A few
used?
months ago, I made this mold, and
Is this the kind that would have had a
today is the day I got a chance to
not a
try it
musket?
out
Wait, yeah,
finally,
musket? No,
and,
wait.
You know, they're pretty
Bayonet?
symmetrical.
Is this the
They
kind that would have had a
might
bayonet, or is
work.
this
There's
like
only one way to
a
find out.
normal
I'm gonna
hunting
get
gun?
brand
Wait, let me look at
right out here,
Wikipedia.
and we're gonna load them up and see if we can hit it.
Rifle. It's a service rifle. It was the first standard issue auto-loading rifle for the United States. The M1 replaced the bolt action. Oh, that's interesting. Garand, like that. Garand. Oh, it was the first bolt action. That's so interesting. I didn't know this. I like the M27AIR. automatic rifle, something automatic rifle. Ah! Oh! That was that was in the video. Was watching a muted video? Is it not coming through? No, it's coming through. The audio is coming through, I'm pretty sure. Is it too quiet? Just kidding. Okay, if you lived somewhere where a gunshot would be a little bit concerning, you would also be worried. It's Belgian design, not French. Really? Sorry, let me catch up really quick. Maybe it's because this EU credit card verification thing you have to do for every online purchase. Oh! Missing my cute emotes. Best emotes, yeah. Does she know the videos are quiet? Is it too quiet? Yeah, I really like this guy. He does stuff about like the like
Today
just
I want to do it.
colonial era and like olden times America stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Philly. I live in PA. Philadelphia. I thought it was from outside for a second. And I'm gonna use some hunters today too. Really? Let's see. Muskets have a sad life. Being violated is stuff that. What the fuck? Why did you say it like that? I'm at 113 JP sentences left to try and translate for myself. I'm tired, boss. It's okay. You can do it. You can make it. I believe in you. You've got this. You're gonna be N1 in no time. I believe. That's for you. Keep going. Keep at it. Keep going. You've got this. I promise that you will feel so good once you've done translating them. Yeah. Doomguy Proto, welcome in. Hi. Wait, so what should I look at? Wait, let me see. Oops. I don't want to get bigger. Let's see. Wait, which one did you say? Something. The Garand. This is what you said. What anti-tank group? Kentucky Ballistics. Okay, let me see. Kentucky Ballistics. Oop. Okay. I lost my window. Kentucky Ballistics. Kentucky Ballistics. Oh, am I still wearing my so stupid. Okay, let's see. Could you defeat? Oh my god! Wait! This is perfect. Opera is nice, but Opera also has problems. Whoa. I've never seen that quality before. It says I can do 2160p. What even is 2160p? Alright. Could you defeat a Tyrannosaurus Rex?
Have you ever wondered what you would do if you encountered a real-life T-Rex?
Write
Well,
it.
today, we're gonna
Obviously.
find out. This thing is over 6 foot long and weighs over 600 pounds and is a real-life replica of a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Yeah.
And today we're gonna shoot it with the
Let's
world's
go.
powerful guns. 500 Magnum Desert Eagle, FOS 12 gauge, A square. 5.7.
Yo, Cat God, thank you for the 5 gifted member.
950 JDJ. Time to ride the lightning. Oh,
Let's go.
oh,
Thank you for the 5 gifted member. Is he okay? What? Also, wait, you should save.
My name is Scott, and you're watching Kentucky Ballistics.
The whip
You know, there's something
sounds.
I have always wondered. Could I actually defeat?
Thank you so
a
much for the 5
real-life
gifted.
Tyrannosaurus Rex?
I'll be using all of my YouTube
We're gonna
money
find out. This
for
behemoth
new
is the
model.
actual size of an adult Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Is
It's over
it?
6 foot long,
Wait, they're
and this
smaller than
thing
I
weighs
thought.
over 600 pounds. Today I have several calibers to shoot this thing with. We're going to start out small and then work our way up.
I'm riding a T-Rex because it's very American.
What it would take to actually take down.
Maybe it's a little quiet. I can turn it up a bit.
But before we do, I want to introduce you to somebody. This is Chris with Ballistic Dummy Lab. Chris is the creator behind all the cool stuff we shoot on this channel, whether it be gremlins, zombies, vampires, werewolves, and now you've made a T-Rex. This has been a year in the making.
About that, yeah. From design, but from design up, yeah.
We've been out here for several hours today. You had to hand deliver this thing. I cannot imagine what goes into making something this big, but you have filmed the process, right, and maybe putting a video up on your channel.
Yeah, I'll do a BTS.
Oh, it was just late.
Maybe some short clips on Instagram.
Awesome.
Swirl, she says. It's small. That's not as big as I thought it was going to be. I thought it would be way bigger. I think I have an inflated idea of Tyrannosaurus Rex size.
I want to give a quick shout out. I'm not an amazing team. I have an amazing team of people who help me out with this stuff, and give a shout out to them. Without them, this stuff wouldn't be possible.
It's too OP.
You and your team do a wonderful job, and I greatly appreciate it. And all the viewers appreciate it.
Catgrat is a very special kitty.
Videos like this.
I appreciate the opportunity, man.
Well, you may be wondering why we're under a canopy. It is because it is the hottest day of the year so far, and I don't want this guy to melt. So
wait, what's it made out of?
Over him for a
why will he melt?
And then we'll probably move the canopy back once we start shooting him with really big things. I'm excited. So
is that a kaiju? I don't know. I just thought they'd be really big.
You definitely would not want to be caught with when encountering a T-Rex, and that is a 22 long rifle.
It's so baby.
This is the Ruger LCR.
I want one.
It's a 22 long rifle. This is a 40 grain bullet.
Oh, it's so tiny.
Try to take out a 600-pound T-Rex head.
That'll go well. I'm not really a gun person, but I will say that if I ever do get a gun, it will be one that I can keep in like a purse. Also, yes, I do want it to be pink.
Let's go right for the nose.
Oh, it's so tiny.
Yeah, I think he's just
she said it was
probably
baby.
slightly irritated. He probably didn't even feel
it's
that.
It's so baby.
I'm going to be completely honest. I can't even tell.
It's ballistic shell. Oh, okay. So it melts in the sun, yeah? Small gun.
You need something a little bit bigger than 22. Okay, well, let's step it up to something.
I just thought Tyrannosaurus is a bigger.
Common pistol caliber in the United States, 9mm.
Like that head is surprisingly small. I would have expected it to be. Okay, maybe I need more. Maybe I need more like. I need to see like myself next to it, maybe next to the Tyrannosaurus, because maybe these guys are just really tall, but they kind of make this look. Oh my gosh! Wait, sorry, hold on, really quick, guys. I just learned who Dr. Disrespect was yesterday. Do you guys know who that is? I know I'm asking you that, and he has like 4 million subscribers. I just learned who Dr. Disrespect was yesterday. And I learned he's 6'8". In real life, he is 6'8". He's so big. He's not the best dude. No, he's not. But he's 6'8". Like what? People come in large size. Okay. But like, I feel like but this is what I'm saying. When they're, like, maybe this guy's like 6'8", and that's why I look small. You like Doom? I love Doom. 6'8" is crazy. It is crazy. I saw him, see, that's the thing. Like, I saw a picture of him and his wife because I was going through the controversy. Like, somebody was like, oh, I used to like that guy until, like, he did some bad stuff. And I was like, oh, really? Tell me about that. So I was going through this and I was, like, watching stuff about it. And I saw him next to his wife and I was like, oh, she's so tiny. She's so tiny. She's so small. And then my friend was like, no, he's just 6'8". And I was like, what? What? People come in that size? Anyway, okay, yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. I feel like maybe he's making the Tyrannosaurus head look small because he's just like a really big guy. You don't know. All right, anyway. But I really did think, I don't know, I thought Tyrannosaurus would be bigger than 40 feet. I didn't know they were only 40 feet. I don't know, I expected like a T-Rex had to be like as big as I am. Well, actually, that might be as big as I am. I don't know how big that is. Wait, how big is this? Did he say the size? What? I feel like maybe I just have an inflated sense of size. Because I don't know, I expected the head to be like, I don't know, 10 feet? 10 feet long? Something like that? I don't know. I feel so very. Hi, welcome in. I'll let you hang out. You're fine to hang out as long as you are polite and kind. Please don't worry about it. As big as you are, Shiro. Okay. How big is it? I wasn't paying attention. Did anybody 6? Wait, what? Is that 6? Wait, the head is 6 feet? It doesn't look like 6 feet. I mean, they're a bigger T-Rex. Oh, okay. I don't know. Welcome in, Khan! How are you today? How tall is Shiro? Like 9 inches? Okay, and 9 inches is very average for a cat. Okay. 9 inches, dare I say, is above average for a cat.
But again, I don't think he cares.
Got him right in the newt, in the snoot, in the nose. See, it doesn't look that...
Here we go. Hit right there, and I can tell it went up into his nose.
Apparently they're about 5 to 6 feet long. Okay, if it's 6 feet, it is really big. See, I think he's just a tall guy.
Probably nothing more. 9 mil did absolutely nothing, but you know what I think will do something? The Lord's caliber. 45 ACP, but not just one. We have 2 45 ACPs. This is my dueler, and this is a double barrel 1911, and I'm loaded up with 2 rounds
is
of
big.
45 ACP.
Okay.
Critical defense. Okay, Mr. T-Rex.
He is a big dude. Yeah, I think this guy is just like tall.
Oh, I done knocked his front tooth out.
Move this. Oh, wait, that was a much bigger impact. How far in did it go? Still, it wouldn't have killed him. It just would have wounded him, right? Or knocked his teeth out for real.
Yeah. Good as new. 45 ACP.
85 Connie sentences left. I'm crushing it.
So
woo! Let's go. Let's go, baby.
This is a beautiful Nighthawk.
Not pointing at the camera guy.
And this thing
oh yeah. Well, that would be terrifying.
Hollow points. Okay, here we go. Woo!
Let me move. Wait, let me move out of the way. You guys aren't getting a good enough view.
Like I hit somewhere in here.
I feel like you still wouldn't. It still is. You're not killing him though. You know.
We're not making it very far into this thing. I'm definitely thinking that if I encountered a T-Rex and all I had was a handgun, I might. Yeah,
you might.
So now it's time to
not
step
be
it
doing
up to
so
more
good.
Magnum pistol calibers. Up next is going to be a 44 Magnum. This is a Taurus 44 Magnum, and I'll be loaded up with
barrel
something real
1911.
This is a 44
Wait, 9 inches is
Magnum
average for a cat? I don't understand freedom units, but I know my 30 summer subway summer is 12 inches. Well, 9 inches tall, okay?
Okay.
45 ACP double barrel only pissed off the T-Rex. Right? Yeah, we're still not quite making it to, like, actually defending yourself against a T-Rex. Whoa, what's the green stuff? Thank you for the super mouth to kiss.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That 44 mag Black Talon was
Cool
not
ass
playing around,
gun.
was it? We hit him right here. I don't know how deep.
I wonder, yeah, would that would have done it?
It kind of look like a flesh wound, but yeah, he definitely would not like that. Still don't think it would take him out though. Oh my gosh. I don't normally film under a canopy. That's pretty brutal.
Ew. The green is a fake blood.
44 Magnum did quite a bit of damage, so I'm very excited to see what we can do with this next caliber. We have a Desert Eagle, actually a custom Kentucky Ballistics Desert Eagle. And as you can see on this side, it actually says man versus T-Rex. It's almost like it was
Wow.
made just for this video. And I'm going to be loaded up with some
Wow, they've got
58E
money.
300 grain jacketed hollow
The bullets
points.
are really big.
Okay.
You need a bigger gun. We need a bigger gun. Yeah. Blood.
Gonna knock his teeth out again.
This poor man, he's not keeping his teeth. Yeah, but all of these so far, I don't think, like, this is doing some damage, but I don't think you're defending yourself from the T-Rex. I think you're just
So I
making
hit
it
somewhere
angry
in
still.
here, but we did not have as much of a reaction.
It's
as we did
his
with the
but a
44
flesh
Magnum.
wound.
I think that's because the 44 Magnum kind of
Did you hear your gun did some damage? Yeah.
and was not as deep into the T-Rex.
Mm.
But through here, it's not really doing a lot to him. There's
Fifty
a lot
cow.
of meat here.
What's an
Wonder
eagle?
what T-Rex tastes like. I could try.
Oh,
it.
Desert Eagle. I got it. The skin of a T-Rex would be tough. It probably, yeah,
So up
true.
next,
Ew,
we are
what
gonna
did he
step
just
it
do?
up to the Mac Daddy of production handguns.
Whoa.
That is the 500 Magnum, and I have a special one. This is Demolition Ranch's 500 Magnum that he lost to me in an arm
Fancy.
wrestling contest. It is gold. It is very short.
This is like
and I
pure
absolutely love it,
testosterone.
mainly because I took it from Matt. But in
Oh.
honor of Matt, I'm gonna pour one out for him.
No, don't pour out the
We miss
Coca-Cola.
you, Matt.
Right into my mouth.
Oh, shoot,
Wait,
Steve.
sorry, hold on. We just...
In honor of Matt, I'm gonna pour one out for him. We miss you, Matt.
Don't waste
Not
my
really.
Coca-Cola!
No, shoot this T-Rex. Oh, and we're using 350 grain Underwood jacketed hollow.
Yeah,
points.
this doesn't... This doesn't consider the... Ooh.
Woo! She be kicking.
Ooh. Ooh. Not bad. We're still, again, I feel like we're only pissing it off.
I still don't really know how Matt shot this.
Sideways, oh she, sideways, oh she.
Double, because I just can't see how he handled that recoil. Okay, so hit right here, busted his nostril, and we're starting to have
We've done some
splitting right
serious
here.
damage. To be fair though, would it do this
Probably
much
due
damage
to
if
the
you hadn't
extreme force
already?
and multiple shots to his face,
Yeah.
and probably a little bit of heat also.
Oh
but
yeah? You think that did it?
I'm gonna say mostly from the gunshots. I still don't think.
Yeah,
he
you're,
was
you're
able,
just
though.
pissing off a massive
He'll still be
angry
coming at
lizard.
ya. So
Guys, should we
according
watch
to the
Jurassic Park?
movies, some of the
Ooh.
best defense for a dinosaur is the Spa's.
We're into
12
the
gauge.
big
So
gun
we have to
now.
At least take one shot at this T-Rex with this.
We need
and
a
I'll be
tank.
loaded up with
I think
some
a tank would do it.
2 3/4-inch double-aught buck.
Okay, it's big.
That is the best sound in the entire world. Oh, his nose! Oh!
Oh no!
nose!
That's so
Oh,
sad.
no. You know what'll fix that?
Movie night, yeah.
Ha, told you.
Wait, what? Did he just miss? What just happened?
Poor
Is it
guy
because
has
it's
done lost his
buckshot?
nose, but still looking okay. I think I hit a little to the right.
Yeah.
Got nicked through here. But again, a T-Rex with no nose and a few
What?
bullet holes in him, I think he's still probably mobile and lethal.
Yeah.
If you're enjoying this video,
I'm
and you wanna
enjoying
see
it.
more awesome content like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button. so
Donkey
you don't miss
ballistics.
out.
Make sure you
So
like and
speaking of
subscribe.
firearms used in the Jurassic Park movies, according to
Okay.
Mr. Chris Pratt,
Terminator
a
shotgun?
4570
Ooh,
lever action
dinosaur,
is the
clever
best
girl.
defense for dinosaurs.
Okay.
Well, we're gonna find out. I'm gonna be loaded up with a 4570 405
It's
grain
huge.
soft point.
That's a big bullet. Okay.
Oh! Shot him right in the eyeball.
Whoa! So I think you blinded him now. At this point, you're not making him angry. That one did damage, yeah. That's such a big hole. Oh my god. Holy crap. I think that would kill
Yeah.
you.
We hit right there.
I think that would literally just
And-
kill you. He's dead. Did it go out the
I don't-
back? No? It's in there. Uh-oh.
I don't see an exit hole.
It's in his brain.
If it did come out the other side, no, it's right here. I'm pretty sure it's right here at the very back. Must have slipped through his cheek and then stopped before exiting. I still can't believe it didn't make it all the way through it, though. We did not hit any bone.
Yeah,
or anything
that kills
like
people.
And it still did not make it through. So I am starting to determine that safari rifles are probably the only answer.
Are we talking
for
about
Tyrannosaurus
guns or
Rex.
something
But before we
else?
move on to some really big boys. Let's
Big
use
boys.
one
Okay, let's go.
last common rifle
Whoa.
caliber. This is .223.
Its nose
and
is so
because
long.
it's a T-Rex, I think we need a little bit of extra velocity. So I have a 40-inch barrel.
What's
have
the
a 20 round
barrels
mag,
are really
and
long
I
on
load it
this
up with
one.
One round, .223 VMAX. All right,
That's a big bullet too.
Oh.
Holy shit. Did you see? Did you see the canopy like get blown by the air? Just the force of the air. I think it's dead. I think it's dead now.
So it looks like that .223 round.
I think he's the guy who was shooting a gun and the gun blew up in his face. Wait, what?
Out of our T-Rex. But again, not doing much to him.
I
So
want
we're
to
gonna go
watch
ahead and step it up to
Jurassic
some of the
Park.
most powerful rifles in the entire world.
Sharks are
And
also
if
pretty
there
hardy
actually
creatures.
were
Also, Bernie
dinosaurs on
T-Rex
this
is pretty
earth,
small, so it'd be
I
hard to
have
hit it.
this
Oh,
one.
that's true.
This is an A-square
really
577
long.
Tyrannosaur. There was only 24 of these rifles ever made.
16
12 went
it's
to Africa
modified.
and 12 stayed in the United States.
I've
And
never
we are
seen
gonna shoot the T-Rex
that.
with one. This
It's
is
huge.
a 750 grain A-square dead tough bullet, and I'm gonna send it right at Mr. T-Rex.
The canopy is
Trying
gone.
to see if this rifle really holds up to its name. Oh!
Is this the shoulder
Oh!
obliterator?
Yep.
Wait,
I'd
I need
say
to watch that again.
that a Tyrannosaur would bullet, and
Okay,
I'm
okay.
gonna send it right at Mr.
Let me
T-Rex.
look at the recoil.
Time to see if this rifle really holds up to its name.
That is some intense recoil, yeah. I think that would break me.
Say that a Tyrannosaur would not want to be shot
Damn.
with a Tyrannosaur.
Ouch. Ooh. That's wild. This poor guy, he's dead now. I feel like that would do some. I feel like you may not, like, maybe not immediately, depending on if you hit the brain, since it might be small, right? Like you said.
As
But
you can
like
see
you,
here,
I feel like he may
Mr.
be
T-Rex
bleeding out at
turned
this
into a
point.
confetti popper.
The
He's getting
T-Rex
right
is
here
dead.
in the upper brow.
Yeah, like that would knock you down. I think it would.
He definitely ain't feeling
That
too
would leave
good.
bruises.
There's
I feel like.
pieces of bone all over the ground.
I think that's his shoulder,
But
right?
Sadly for him, that is not the biggest rifle
That
I brought
is
today.
dead.
It may be hard
Yeah,
to believe
maybe
that there
not
are bigger
immediately, but
rifles
very
out there than the
quickly.
5.77
The
Tyrannosaur
T-Rex will
when
get
it
knocked
comes to
out,
hunting.
yeah.
But there are.
Wow.
This is one of
So
the
this
biggest,
really-
if not
I feel like this really calls into question the entire premise of like. I feel like this really calls into question the entire premise of Jurassic Park, because knowing that a gun like that you can carry around would like mostly destroy its head, right? Like, come on, man.
the biggest bolt
I
action rifle for
live!
hunting that I
But
have
aren't you
in
the
my
Reaper?
collection. This is a 700 BMG.
Wouldn't it be better
And
to
as you can
say you
see,
die?
This thing is an absolute behemoth.
Yeah.
This bolt
I want some
is
lime
so
Joe.
big.
Ooh,
It's not
ever
even
since
funny.
I one time
Basically,
threw up a lime
700
popsicle, I
BMG
can't
is
do
a
lime flavored
50
like
BMG case
sugary
that
sweets.
takes a 7
Man, I love
caliber
guns.
1,000 grain bullet.
That is
Still pretty
horrible.
bad for that T-Rex right now.
That's so big.
Oh, I haven't shot this one in a while. Woo!
Woo!
This is gonna hurt me as much as it hurts you, Mr. T-Rex.
Oh my god! Oh!
Oh! Oh! I think that just kind of zipped
The
right through
casing
it.
is wild on
Oh, that
this.
hurts.
Huge. I think they didn't even want to kill the dinos. They just wanted to capture them, which caused more casualties. I don't remember. I've never seen the original. I've only seen Jurassic World. Maybe I'm wrong. If you hold a gun right, there should be no recoil, really.
I'm gonna say that
Still,
700
I mean, this guy's
would
pretty big and has a lot
probably
of
be pretty good
muscle.
option for T-Rex defense. I hit him right
What if you
here.
accidentally drop the
And
gun?
as
I
you
feel
can
like
see,
that
that's
could
a pretty
happen
big
to
hole.
me.
Actually, that's huge. That's crazy. That is a big hole. And we went right through. You can see here, we
Oh.
have some
Wait, I didn't see the replay.
Well,
Hold
I'm not
on,
really
wait.
sure
I want to
what's
see
in
it
the
again.
back.
Can we see? I want to see again.
There we go. This is gonna hurt me
Melticus,
as
intrigued
much
by the
as it hurts
dinosaur
you, Mr.
investments. No
T-Rex.
kill because money. Oh! Thank you for the 2.
Oh!
I I appreciate it.
Oh!
It's a Navy Joe rifle. Wait, I want to see the. I want to see the recoil
kinda
again,
zipped right
or
through
the replay.
My head hurts.
Oh, he's dead. He's dead. He's definitely dead. Depends on the gun. 1,000 grain.
Okie dokie.
I'm back. Welcome back,
Gonna say
Ovi. We
that
are
700
celebrating
BMG
America's birthday.
Would probably be a pretty good option for T-Rex defense.
So, guys, there's always
I think
recoil.
I'm
The difference
right
is how
here.
well you absorb and
And as you can
distribute
see,
it.
that's a pretty big hole. Actually, that's huge. That's crazy. That is a
See,
big
he's
hole.
saying it
And
too.
we're right
It's a
through.
big hole.
You can see here we have some green.
Zero is
Now, I'm
into
not really
guns.
sure, but we came out the back
I'm not like
somewhere in
not
this
into
area.
guns.
So now it's time to get serious. I
don't own
two
any
more
guns.
rifles to use in
If I
today's
did, they
video,
wouldn't be
and
the
they
big
are
ones.
most
I grew up
powerful
around
safari
guns.
rifles in
I grew up in
existence.
Western
First
America.
up is going to be a 4-bore rifle.
Like
This
rural
is my
America.
Christian Firearms single shot falling block 4-bore rifle.
I'd have to say the guns that I find interesting are actually more historical guns. Like I find like old guns to be really interesting and cool. Newer guns are fascinating because of the sheer power and also just like when we're talking about it in reference to a T-Rex, okay? I honestly didn't know just how powerful. I mean, I don't know a lot about the more powerful kinds of guns, so this is pretty new information to me.
This thing weighs over 20 pounds.
I have a friend
and
who's into
produces
them.
over 200
Is she?
pounds of
Is it
felt
a girl?
recoil.
Is it another
has
girl
a
tiger?
1-inch diameter bore, and it fires this. This is a 2,150
That's a
grain
4-bore.
bullet that is 1 inch in
Is he
diameter.
gonna
This is designed
shoot that
to take down
himself?
the largest animals in the world.
Elephants?
Both modern, and now we're going to find out if it can handle prehistoric animals.
Wait, I need to
Okay,
know what
let's
it's
load
used
this thing
for.
up.
Elephants?
Your block comes
Rhinoceroses?
down.
That's illegal.
Then you load in your round. It's basically handheld artillery.
It's so big.
Oh, it's time to ride the lightning. Oh, hello, darkness, my old friend. Oh,
Yo. That's a huge bullet, bro. The 4-bore is a sexy gun. Is that the technical term? Sexy? Making bigger guns, am I right, my fellow Americans? Don't forget
I
your
think that hurt me
burgers.
more than it hurt him. If you're wondering how hot it is, I'm sweating.
This poor
Coming off
man.
my eyebrows.
Bro,
Let's
are
have a
you
look at the
okay?
T-Rex. Pretty obvious where we hit. Right there, you can almost see into that hole.
Holy
I
crap.
believe we either came out right here through his brow, or it came out somewhere back here and then we hit the berm. So the final rifle that we are going to shoot this Tyrannosaurus Rex with is the world's most powerful
Old
sporting
guns are
rifle, the
romantic. They
950
are. They're really
JDJ.
interesting.
There are only 4 of these.
You probably
in the
enjoy gun
entire
Jesus
world.
at Forgotten
It
Weapons
weighs
if you're into
50
historical
pounds
weapons.
and is
Okay, we can
producing
go look
over
at him
300
next.
pounds of felt recoil. And this is what it fires.
Yes,
This is a
elephants. Okay,
2,400
elephants.
grain bullet,
Gun Jesus.
moving
Got
well
it.
over
Happy 4th of July,
2,000
fellow
feet per
shittins.
second and producing over
Don't forget to like and subscribe and tell your
30,000
friends.
muzzle energy. That
Yeah.
T-Rex ain't gonna know what hit.
Tech day before August. We'll see how it goes. Don't call me a shittin'.
It's gonna
All
hurt.
right, are you a cat husband? One or the other. Whoa.
I'm so excited to shoot
Okay,
this
so
right
now
now.
we have gun
So we're not
on
stalling?
stand.
Just enjoying the moment, you know.
Uh-huh.
All right. Oh, here we go.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, that looks like it hurts.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. Holy crap. This T-Rex is dead. The T-Rex is now very dead. He's dead. The chode. That was a really big bullet. These bullets are so big, bro. Clean through.
Oh.
The performance
It's
is
so hot. There's so much recoil.
That bullet is
I'm fine. I
fat.
like that. It's fun. I love it. Okie dokie. Well, the 950
Imagine this
JDJ
is your
made
job.
to
This is
penetrate,
crazy.
And boy, did it. This guy is
Okay.
falling apart now. I hit him right
I didn't
here,
even say it.
And as you can see, broke his entire nose.
He's
This
dead.
is broken.
He's super
He's
dead.
falling apart. And
She's talking
we
about
went
me.
completely through him. His
Falling
skull, look at
apart.
this. is completely cracked.
Oh,
I mean,
we have officially
if you
killed the
could find a good
dinosaur.
spot to set the
Thick.
950 JDJ, I would say that would
He's doing
definitely
friendly
be your
fire to
best
himself.
option if a T-Rex was
He
on the loose.
is.
So there is still quite a bit of T-Rex left, so I'm going to use one more rifle that
Okay,
I really
one
want to
more.
try out, and that is the 416.
Does he have cannons? I want to see
also known
cannons.
as the 416 honey badger.
This guy is a
because he don't
masochist.
care. This is a 350
The way he's
grain
reacting is
round that
very
is
suspicious.
0.416 in diameter, normally around 400 grains.
Still
but
is.
this a
Hello.
set point and should
Wait, you
deliver
guys know each
quite a bit of
other?
energy.
Or are you just answering because you're
Okay,
cat
here we
god?
go. Oh, give him another.
Whoa. That looks satisfying to load. That looks really satisfying to load.
Another. Oh. One more.
Well, I gotta go. Have a good rest of your day. Happy America Day, Doom Guy. Mwah. Will we end with an RPG? A role-playing game? What's an RPG?
Okie dokie.
Bolt actions
Well,
are
he
fun to
is completely
fire.
falling
Yeah, it looks
apart.
super satisfying.
That big ol' piece of a skull here.
My dad taught me how to fire a rifle
But we did it. Mission
and
accomplished.
a traditional like
If you
pump
do encounter a
action,
T-Rex,
I think is what it's called.
I mean, you're gonna have to do something to get him to set still for one. I mean, he's definitely not just gonna set like this.
Yeah.
But
That's
I mean, if
true.
you could, and you had
And,
some of these old, more
handgun.
powerful safari rifles, you may be okay.
I don't know.
Otherwise, I just recommend running, maybe getting in a vehicle.
I don't know if I
and
could shoot a
driving away
handgun.
really fast.
I'd probably have to
Well, that's gonna
refresh
be it
on
for
how to
today's
do it
video.
correctly.
I hope
Wow, I
you
like the
enjoyed it. If you
rag.
did,
Bro, what? Opera's so weird. I think I'd have to refresh on how to like safely fire handguns. But I did a lot of hunting with my dad when I was younger, and he did teach me how to use a traditional shotgun and then a rifle. So I think I could, I probably should, if I ever handle guns again, I'd probably need to take a quick refresher course on it or something, to be honest, or have somebody take me through it, because I wouldn't want to put myself or other people into danger, or hurt myself with like the recoil. But I think if in a sticky situation, I could probably fire either based off of like memory. We would have to see though. Yeah. Happy 4th of July, Shiro! Thank you. Okay, what did you say? Gun Jesus. All right, let's do it. Let's give it a try. Let's see. Gun Jesus. My algo's gonna be so wild after this. Let's see. I'm hungry. We might have to take a break for a snack. For grab snack. Forgotten weapons? Did you know there are pump action rifles? No? I don't know anything about anything. Hey guys, thanks for tuning into... Wow! Ooh! Which one should we watch? Well, let's see. Which one should we watch here? Little Bighorn Battlefield Archaeology. Whoa! Paris Sniper. Super shorty. Whoa, it's so tiny. Wait, this is me. I am super shorty. Serbu super shorty. Okay,
Yeah.
wait. I'm actually very, very hungry and I'm starting to feel a little dizzy. We're going to take a quick minute. We're going to take a quick minute to grab snack. Wait a second. Wrong screen. There we go. All right, quick snack break. I'm backwards. Yeah. Everybody, snack break. Then gun Jesus. The guy behind the chair because he kind of looks like Jesus. Okay, wait. Let me just Here, wait a second. I need my America. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. What kind of snacks do you have? I'm gonna get an apple. I'll be right back. Hi. I have an apple and some peanut butter. Okay. Should have brought a piece of American cheese. That would have been perfect. Okay. Let's go back. We must learn about the super shorty. I'm excited. What? Where am I? What the? I'm gone. Wait. I'm not gone. There we go. I got lost. Here, wait. I think I can transform, reset. There we go. Okay. Well, I want to maintain my dinosaur. Alrighty, have a nice look. I hope you're eating something. Alright, I'm ready now. I have my apple. I have peanut butter. I'm gonna put the peanut butter on the apple. And we're gonna learn about Serbu Super Shorty. Is it awesome or just dumb? Apple and peanut butter? Yeah, I was hiding. I'm just that sneaky.
Guys, thanks for tuning in to another video on
ready.
ForgottenWeapons.com. I'm Ian McCollum, and
Oh,
today
Ian
we are
McCollum.
taking a look at a Serbu Super Shorty. This
Okay,
is,
I'm ready
in
for
this particular case, a
Serbu
Remington
Super Shorty.
870 chopped down to have a 2+1 capacity.
Oh, my grandpa had a custom-made shotgun with a chopped, with like a short barrel, and I think it was illegal. Pretty sure that was like super legal. But fun fact, my grandpa had one of those. My mom's dad. I think she ended up taking it when he passed. I wonder if she still has that somewhere. Anyway.
Pistol grip and a vertical
Sneaky,
folding
geeky.
front grip.
So
And if
with
you're
peanut butter and
wondering,
banana?
holy cow,
Wait,
how
you
is
guys
that
don't
not
like
an
peanut
NFA
butter
item? Well,
with
the
your
answer is it
apple?
absolutely is an
I don't
NFA
eat
item.
peanut
This
butter
is
and
categorized
banana.
as any other
I don't like
weapon,
bananas.
for a couple of different reasons. It's a smoothbore handgun. It's also a handgun
You
with
should
a
try it. It's really
vertical
good.
front grip on it. At any rate,
Peanut butter banana
we're
sandwich
taking a look at this
marshmallows. Oh my
because
gosh, it
I
sounds
just
like a
think
heart
it's
attack.
really cool,
A delicious
and
one.
It's been a while, but I finally got my hands on one to film. So, the backstory here is this essentially exists because a lot of people just think it's cool. The origin of the Super Shorty is in 1998
Open my peanut
when
butter.
Mark Serbu is running his
Yeah,
company,
why'd he make it so
manufacturing
small?
guns, and he has one product at that point, and it's a suppressed Ruger 1022, or I'm sorry, a suppressed Ruger Mark II pistol.
Mark II.
And he has a buddy that he owes $600 to, and his buddy says, tell you what, instead of giving me the money, why don't you do some work? Because I really would like to have this Mossberg 590 cut down to be incredibly
Whoa.
tiny. Like,
Hello?
how short can you make it?
Wait a second.
How
Did
about
I
you do
read that right?
instead of the cash you owe me?
Wait.
And Serbu thinks that's a
Hold
dumb
on.
idea for a gun.
Did I read correctly? Oh my god, rubber toe. Thank you. Thank you so much for the 100 dono. That's so sweet of you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. That's a lot of money. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, Roboto. Thank you for the $100. Thank you for the super. For you specifically. Thank you. Damn. Do you like guns that much? Or do you like me that much? Which is it? Thank you. I really appreciate it. We're really knocking out the dono girls so quickly. Thank you. Thank you for helping fund. My gun is going crazy. It's going crazy for you. Thank you. I'm extremely thankful, and I really appreciate it. And I really appreciate it. Yeah. Cat God, thank you for the super. Thank you. Thank you, Bob. Yeah. To get it out of the three sixes. No, wait, I'm sorry. The super chats get auto don't like they don't get added because it's a different thingy. I add anything that goes through via member or super chat or whatever. I donate once it's deposited in my bank account. So it still goes towards the donor goal, but it doesn't get counted until I deposit it. My gun is going crazy for you. Shall I make my own copy pasta? Thank you very much. And happy America birthday. Alright, okay. Alright, we're gonna continue learning about the super shorty now. But thank you so much for the 100. I am very excited for new art. For better art. Thank you.
But it's a
yeah.
He likes that idea better than paying the dude the
calm your gun down. I can't calm it down. It's so excited.
The first one of these. The first of
love this stream. Can't wait to see what is coming in the future. Thank you, Roberto. I really appreciate that so much. You're really just
so when he finishes this thing and has it ready for his buddy, Serbu looks at it and goes, "That's pretty stupid. Like that's a dumb gun." But his buddy really liked it, and his buddy starts showing it to people. And most of the people who showed it to really liked it. I have to say,
it's American.
Fit into this category. I just think it's pretty cool, and clearly so do a lot of people. They do as the Americans do. Started getting requests for them. So this became the second product from Serbu Firearms.
Wait, I'm gonna go back a little to learn why he requested this.
The people he showed it to really liked it. I have to say, I fit into this category.
I need to go back more.
These. The first of what would end up being more than 6,000 manufactured over almost 30 years now.
It's moving on its own. So I can't control it.
When he finishes this thing and has it ready for his buddy, Serbu looks at it and goes, "That's pretty stupid. Like, that's a dumb gun." But his buddy really liked it, and his buddy starts showing it to people, and most of the people he showed it to really liked it. I have to say, I fit into this category.
Wait.
I just think it's...
I still don't know why the guy asked for it.
30 years now. So when he finishes this thing and has it ready for his buddy, Serbu looks at it and goes, "That's pretty stupid. Like, that's a dumb gun." But his buddy really liked it.
I didn't go back far enough still.
Being more than 6,000 manufactured over almost 30 years now. So when he finishes this thing and has it ready for his buddy, Serbu looks at it and goes,
"Oh my gosh, why did he, I need to go to the B." Okay, we're just gonna start all over again. It's fine.
We're taking a look at this because I just think it's really cool, and it's been a while, but I finally got my hands on one to film. So the backstory here is this essentially exists because a lot of people
T-Rex is
just
normal
think it's cool. The origin of the Super Shorty is in 1998 when Mark Serbu is running his company manufacturing guns, and he has one
there's peanut butter on my keyboard.
Suppressed Ruger 1022, or I'm sorry, suppressed Ruger Mark II pistol. And he has a buddy that he owes $600 to.
He owes $600.
Says, "Tell you what, instead of giving me the money, why don't you do some work? Because I really would like to have this Mossberg 590 cut down to be
you just asked for it
like,
to be small.
How short can you make it? How about you do that instead of the cat?"
Why?
And Serbu
he just for funsies?
A dull idea for a gun. But it's
interesting.
he likes that idea better than paying the dude the cache.
Lovely
so he
cat.
turns out essentially the first one of these. The first of what would end up being more than 6,000 manufactured over almost 30 years now. So when he finishes this thing and has it ready for his buddy, Serbu looks at it and goes, that's pretty stupid. Like, that's a dumb gun. But his buddy really liked it, and his buddy starts showing it to people, and most of the people he showed it to really liked it.
My
I have to say,
knife.
I fit into this category. I just think it's pretty cool, and
I think
clearly
it's okay.
so do a lot of people because Serbu started
Interesting.
getting requests
I don't
for
know
them.
if I can call
So
it
this
cool.
became the second product
I don't
from
think I have
Serbu
enough
Firearms.
information. I think I have enough of a
Mark Serbu's dismay.
I have a background like
this
basis
wasn't
in
a product
guns.
he was particularly excited about. It wasn't a product that was had a particularly good profit margin for him because, of course, this isn't manufactured from scratch. This is a gun where Serbu buys essentially the action or even maybe the complete gun and then cuts it down and does the conversion work. So there's a large expense.
He's giving me a lot of information, so I don't want to miss anything. Wait, does anybody know why people like short shotguns? Because my grandpa made a custom one for himself too. Why do they like that? It's good for a short shotgun. Why we like short shotguns? Is it like an aesthetic thing or is there like a reason? Welcome in. Also, Vertexian. That is a really dumb gun. It's so tiny. Wait, really? Isn't this the famous door-breaching shotgun often shown in games like SWAT and Rainbow Six Siege? Yeah, really? Oh. Wait. Yeah, wait. If I use my giant, huge brain to think about it, that makes sense because shotguns are like good at shooting things, right? They have like big. I don't know if I'm right about this, but like, you know, they have like the big bullets. They're pretty effective at making things no longer in one piece. So having a shorter barrel would mean it's easier to use it in small spaces, right? And you don't have to be precise because you're close up to them, right? Yeah, easy to use indoors. Yeah, they can be concealed. They have higher spread and they're easier to carry around. Aha! Okay, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, no. We should be able to hug each other too. Guns are good at shooting things. Shut up. Also, I dropped my peanut butter knife on my keyboard on accident, but I only got a little peanut butter on my keyboard, so we're good. What are you telling? If you're telling, get the hell out of my line. A sugar shotgun isn't going to be accurate over 15 minutes. That makes sense. So this would be specifically for use, like in like, yeah, like breaching a door or like using indoors in like combat situations. Specifically, where's my Hellcat? Oh, she's smart. Hey, listen. It didn't take me too long to put 2 and 3 together and get 4. Yeah. Sure, easier to turn it in close space. Okay, that makes sense. That's so interesting. Okay, we're gonna continue learning.
Built into the front end of the gun. He doesn't get to make profit on the manufacturing of the main part of the firearm. So, if it weren't for the fact that these were so popular, I think he probably would have stopped making them a long time ago. As it is,
but they're popular.
When I talked to him, he described this as his stairway to heaven of products, which is to say,
wow,
it's the one that people know and that people love. And in fact, most people, if you know the name Serbu for firearms, you probably know it through the Serbu Super Shorty. This has been in games, this has been in movies.
It's been in games! Wait, you were right!
It's a really popular gun that people have known. And
there we go.
So, like Stairway to Heaven, it's the one that people always go, do a Super Shorty! And, you know, the band has the crowd yell out, do Stairway to Heaven! And they're like, all right, fine, we'll do it through popular demand.
Get that.
Well, Serbu continues to make Super Shorties through popular demand. When he introduced his BFG 50, single-shot 50 caliber rifle, that was a much more interesting project for him, and he basically just tried to kill off the Super Shorty by raising the price a couple times. Figured, you know what, if we just make it
He didn't
too
like it
expensive,
that
people will
much?
stop asking for them. And
That's so funny.
it didn't really work because the price went up and people just kept on ordering them. So this has been
Incredible.
for nearly 30 years now.
I
with a
can't believe he
total of more
hated
than
it that
6,000
much.
of them
That's
made. It's sort of
surprising.
been an on and off gun. Today, this is dependent on acquisition of the base guns, which aren't always readily available. But like, it's gone to a lot of people. It's gone from everyone to, well, frankly, I have a buddy who carried one of these hiking years ago as a bear gun. Why not? It's apparently been sent to some sneaky special forces
Under an
type
AR-15?
guys
What would be a
didn't
point of
say
that?
anything about who they were, but the delivery address for where some of these guns were going was like, oh,
Ugh.
we know who's we know what that
Interesting.
address means. So they've gotten out there, they've been all over the place, and they're just a really cool gun. Let's go ahead and take this guy out to the range and try doing some shooting with it. By the way, when I first was planning out this video, I was planning to get one of those super cool
Wait, yeah, how do you
firepower
hold
rigs.
that?
There's a guy who makes holsters for these things that hold a shorty 12 gauge on one side and then a pistol and like 10 rounds of spare 12 gauge ammo on the other side, which is just ludicrously over the top cool. And I wanted to get one of those to have in the video for you guys. And it's like $600 and a 6-month wait to get one of those. And I went, not that important. So let's head out to the range with just the Super Shorty. All right, sorry, let me actually just give you a real quick primer on how this thing works. So this particular one is built on a Remington 870. There you are, Remington 870. Initially, the first one, like I said, was a Mossberg, and he's done both Mossberg and Remington-based ones. The Mossberg has a tang safety back here, easiest way to tell them apart. A number of the parts have changed over time. Serbu's design has evolved over time, so the action bars, the connection here, this has all changed a bit as he's improved it. We have right now this magazine clamp here with a front sight integrally milled into it. There is no rear sight, by the way. Like, this isn't a rear sight kind of gun. The handle folds down like that easily, and then to retract it, you have to pull it down like so, and then you can snap it back up. It is meant to be fired one-handed or two-handed. We'll see if that works. This is probably the more stable way to go. And capacity is, like I said, 2+1. On this, the standard model.
I see.
In case you're wondering what people use these for, well, there are a number of answers.
I was wondering.
If you need a concealable 12 gauge, this is a fairly concealable 12 gauge. I think a significant majority of them are for purely recreational use because that looks funny, which it is.
Where are you concealing that?
That doesn't have an element of truth for me.
Like in the backpack?
And these do also get used as breaching guns.
It's really big,
by,
though.
like law enforcement or other security type organizations.
Oh, yeah, like you guys are saying.
Serbu does sell them sometimes with a breaching muzzle device on them. And hey, if you want a breaching gun that's going to be nice and short, well, that'll do it. And you don't generally need a lot of capacity and that sort of thing.
All right, how much could this possibly hurt?
Trench coat.
Find out. This will be my first shot through this thing. So we'll go ahead and use the front grip.
Oh, no.
It'll hold 3 rounds total, 2 in the tube, 1 in the chamber. And I've got some AA number 8 birdshot.
Yeah, you don't need one. But I'm assuming that's what, like, if somebody's not, well, I mean,
1 in the tube. 2 in the tube. Crossbolt safety.
Close to Ivor, one of the former gunsmithing capitals of the world. I absolutely love forgotten weapons.
Whoa.
Oh, wait, I missed it.
That's hefty.
Go back. He explains a lot of mechanical concepts, not just the guns themselves. This is very interesting. I have 2 pockets. Yeah, like, that's a pretty big gun to conceal. Like, nobody's gonna be like, what's that? Like, you know what that is. As an American, I need a concealable 12 gauge everywhere, obviously. Obviously. My webpage just broke. Or I think this is the thing I use in Payday 2. Yeah. I remember the scene from Pirates of the Caribbean part where she has to unarm. Wait, I don't know what scene you're talking about. I haven't seen Pirates of the Caribbean. Well, I might have. I don't remember.
1 in the tube.
1 in the tube.
2 in the tube.
2 in the tube.
Crossbolt safety.
Okay.
Here we go.
Yeah, I was wondering how he holds it. Ooh. That's a lot of cake.
That's hefty.
I like his mustache. Ooh.
Okay. You can feel the heat of the firing on your front hand when you pull the trigger. All right, if you're actually going to carry one of these things, which allegedly at least a few people have, you're not going to be using
I'm going to become big
You're going to
again.
be using buckshot. So
Buckshot.
What's
the difference? Is buckshot bigger?
12 gauge double-aught flight control buckshot. This is 9
I'm
pellet.
assuming buckshots for bucks, bird shots for birds, right? We're testing Shiro gun knowledge. So buckshot is for like deer and stuff, so it's gonna be a bit bigger, yeah. Yeah.
And it's really good buckshot.
We need to get
for
Shiro to
making
watch
tight
Pirates of the
patterns. And I'm
Caribbean
really
right
kinda
now.
curious
I
how
think
it
I've seen
grew
part
out
of
this.
it.
So we're gonna try some of the flight control, and then I've got
He
this
looks like you would
generic
read your
standard
bedtime
Remington
story.
9 pellet double-aught buck. We'll try that as well.
Are you saying you looks like your dad?
Okay, this is like the goofiest shotgun thing I've ever done.
No longer will
We
he
are
be
at
known
a
as Gun
realistic
Jesus. He is
combat
Gun
distance
Daddy.
for a Super 30, which is 5 yards.
Bigger
for my
pellets.
big piece of
Okay, okay.
cardboard.
Yeah. Okay.
I got 1 round of flight
2
control
4
here.
larger balls. Butcher has 20 smaller balls.
I'm gonna hold this out in front of me and hopefully.
Why? Why does Birdshot have 20? Why does it have that many? Wouldn't it potentially like ruin the meat? Cause like birdshot, I'm assuming you'd want to like eat the bird. Like my dad used to go pheasant hunting. With the buck, does anybody have answers? I don't know.
Probably not punch myself in the face with
Gun Daddy is wild. I mean, I don't know
ready?
if he's wild. Are you speaking from experience?
Not bad. Actually, I put a ton of
'Cause
forward
it's hard to
pressure
shoot
on
a
this front grip, and that really
so
helps
you're like kind of
control
hoping
the
one will
recoil
hit it
impulse. Matt Hott
if you're
talks
accurate
about the
enough, or
push-pull
like a
technique.
couple.
Well, it's really easy
Oh
to
yeah,
do
because
push-pull with
it
big
has like a
vertical
spray,
steel
right?
front grip on this thing that you can just
Difficult to hit. It's like casting a net of rounds.
So, here's our flight control.
Not what I meant. Okay, yeah, that's what the server
We
whore
got
would
3
say.
pellets outside of the main grouping. That's actually a pretty terrible result for flight control. Normally, you'd be getting a group like this with flight control at like
Why, that's a
20.
gun daddy?
So that makes me really curious to see what this does.
Ian is such a nice
with
guy I wrote
just
to. I
generic
got to meet him once and he was
off-the-shelf
visiting a museum.
buckshot. If you're not familiar with
Really?
flight control, the idea
He seems
is
like a nice guy.
the wad in a
I'm
flight
saying this
control
based off of
round
one video,
actually holds all the
but he's
pellets
got
together,
quite the
prevents them
like
from deforming
comfy
on the
vibe
barrel
here.
while they're going down the barrel.
They tend to spread
It
out
gives you a
British
far
long
tighter
Friday.
pattern,
This
far
makes
tighter group,
sense. That makes
than you
sense
get
now that
with
you say it like
generic
that. Like a
buckshot.
net?
So-
Yeah, okay. That
All
makes
right, back
sense.
to 5 yards.
Birdshot
Here we
smaller
go.
than
1
buckshot,
round,
smaller than slugs. Hi,
express,
Zachward.
9
Welcome
pellets,
in.
double up buck. Ready?
So guys, it's true. Size doesn't matter. Size doesn't matter. It's
All right, I
true.
was trying to aim a little bit lower. Felt recoil was about the same.
Cat got his moth's granddaddy.
This guy is, in fact, a much larger group. Because that
That makes sense. It's all coming together
were
now.
flight control pellets. So the regular
Stop
buckshot
ERP.
at 5 yards out of this thing is still doing like a full hand-sized.
Don't ERP with your gun daddy in chat. Take it to
Which
DMs, moth.
That's very effective, but as soon as you go any farther back, let's try it.
The kitten
I'm
is
kidding.
watching this
Let's try
stream now
around
too.
at, like,
Hell yeah.
20 yards. I'm going to tape
Get the
up all
kittens
these
in
holes.
here.
All right.
Bring me all your
I'm
kittens.
at 20 paces here.
Slap sign. No ERP.
Round of flight control.
It's not the size that matters, it's how you use it. And
Right.
that's why the super shorty
You know,
is
that recoil
extremely
actually-
effective regardless of size.
I'm getting the feel for it. If you were in a stressful situation where you actually had to shoot at
I
someone
know, I
using
don't
this
know.
thing,
I don't remember where my
that
sign went.
recoil would
I
not be
lost it.
the least of your problems.
Somewhere. Is it in my default overlays
All right.
group?
So 20 yards,
No.
there's our pattern
Shall we? Don't
with the
have.
flight control. Like
Ooh.
that's so I would say simultaneously that is still effective, but also extremely easy to miss.
She's trying to eat
People
a rubber
often
fish
think
right now.
about shotguns,
Will she
especially
share?
short-barreled shotguns.
I'll
as,
take one.
Oh, they make this huge cone of death and destruction, and you can't miss
Long
with them.
barrels
Just
are
point
the
it in
best
general vicinity of
gun.
the bad guy, and it'll blow him away. Well,
On what basis are you
if
saying
your aim
that?
is off even a little bit, this is double the width of a person. You don't have to be off much before. At 20
Exactly. Only
paces, you got
functionality
nothing to
matters.
target.
Yeah.
All right, let's try this. Let's see. I'm gonna go get a pen. I'm gonna circle these.
Sure,
and
as
we'll
a
try
gun
it
would
with
be a
round
super
of
majority.
regular
I want to
generic
be.
Remington buck.
I think it's called like a P90. I want to be that one. Cause an anime girl I really
Let's see
like
how it
used the one.
Ooh. All right.
You
so
challenged
this
Ma to a duel
is-
with Brian
my
of
pattern
20.
is exactly the size of our
Are
cardboard.
we gonna
'cause
see a
that was
duel on
9 pellet,
stream?
And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 in the middle.
Whoa.
So that, sometimes shotgun guys will talk about a donut pattern, where if you
Yeah.
have not great performing buckshot or birdshot, mostly buckshot, the pellets will
I
get
like the
deformed
plane
and
in
they'll
the
tend to
background.
open up and create a donut with an open center of the pattern.
P90s are
And that's
sick.
pretty much what we have here.
Right?
We got
I think they're
2 out of
cool.
9 that are actually at the point of aim.
My
and
dad's
all the
P90,
rest
they're
have
really
just
reliable. Really?
spiraled out into
Listen,
into the
an anime
void.
girl used it, which
I
means
don't
it's
know
the
exactly what
best.
the actual takeaway here is. It's either don't use this past
Nice
5
job,
yards,
Obi. You won.
or
You've now killed Moth.
enchilada the thing every time, or use
Cat is
good,
eating your
like,
food
controlled
now?
buckshot.
What kind of food does your
So
cat
Mark
eat?
Serbu sent me this on loan to film because I asked him if he'd send me one on loan to film because I thought these were kind of a cool idea.
Size
and
is probably
something worth
important.
doing
Shiro
a
has to
video
be
on.
small.
So this is a
Sure.
loaner from him, but he did
It's
give
so
me
I'm
the
portable.
option to purchase and keep if I wanted to. And I'll be honest,
Your hands may recover.
I'm really tempted.
I believe.
to just pay
I
for
want a
it and keep it
P90.
instead of send
I
it
don't think
back to
I'd
him,
buy a P90
this thing
because
is completely stupid,
wouldn't need.
but actually kind of a lot of fun. It actually
But I like
doesn't
them.
hurt as much to shoot as I expected. I thought it would be really just straight up unpleasant. And it's
Ooh.
not. It kicks a lot, but that grip actually does a pretty decent job. I mean, you're going to know it when you fire this thing, but as long as you're prepared for it, like, meh.
Super
It's
Shorty
kinda
is also
fun.
used by an anime
Anyway,
girl.
hopefully
Super
you
Shorty
guys
and GFL
found the
uses
video
it, and
fun.
she's short too. Wait,
Thanks for
that's so cute. I love that. Yeah, one of my favorite anime girls, Len.
I've wanted to shoot one of these since I saw them on Burn Notice.
Oh wait. Whoa, having that close to your face is scary to me. What if you accidentally bonk yourself in the face with it? You could hurt. You can like give yourself a black
Not
eye.
horrible.
Right?
Definitely a bit pushed
I'd be so
in the
worried.
backhand, and you can definitely feel.
I don't think I could
everything
fire
coming
it
off
like
on the
that.
front
I'd fire it
hand,
from
but
like the lower.
It's really easy to just kind of.
P90 is one of your favorite modern guns.
Really lets you
Is
do
it because an anime girl uses it?
control on it.
She likes the mini kids version
I
of a
don't think I want to shoot
Snickers.
it with the grip.
There's nothing wrong with
Yeah,
a
I was
mini
gonna
kids
say,
version of a
what is that
Snickers. I like the mini versions of candy bars because they're easier to finish all in one go. Not so for sure if you're supposed to have it that close to your face. See, that's what I was saying. I feel like that he's holding it super close to his face. Oh, thank goodness he's saying it. Okay, I was like, oh my god. I feel like he's gonna give himself a black eye for real. Hey, look! Wait, it's me! Look, it's me, Mom! Wow, I'm on TV! Okay, wait. Let's go back to Forgotten Weapons. Yeah. Stargate SG-1 uses it? Used it? Wait, who's
Hey guys,
that?
Thanks for tuning in
Whoa.
to Forgotten Weapons.
No, shh. Don't speak. Okay. But they would be able to damage with its recoil. Yeah, I'm worried. I'm worried about the guy. Yeah, he looks like he's gonna break his nose. She has cat food soaked in formula. Oh, baby. She's a baby. I've got to go eat my microwave ultra shrimp I mentioned earlier. Bye. Bye. I hope you enjoy. That sounds pretty darn good. These are, in fact, notorious for smacking people in the face. Wait, what did somebody say earlier? That, like, something for blowing up in something? I don't know. I missed it. I don't remember. Stargate SG-1 is the best show ever? Is this space show? I watched... What's the one with the Klingons? When I was a kid, my mom was really big into it. What's the one with Jean-Luc Picard? Serious sci-fi. Is it not? Is this different? Are these two different shows? The sign has been provided, but I don't think it's necessary anymore. I have it, but I don't have it in my OBS right now. Star Trek. Is Star Trek and Stargate different? Are these two different shows? I like Star Trek. I have a crush on Jean-Luc Picard. I think he's really cute. I had a crush on Jean-Luc Picard. I had a crush on him since I was a kid. Two different shows. Oh. I didn't realize there were two space shows. Which one's better? Which one's better? Is there a preference? I like Klingon for Star Trek. Okay, Star Trek. Wait. Wow, space shows are really popular. What's the other one my mom watched? What's it called? It's like Cowboys in Space. Is how everybody always describes it. How's your week, Shiro? Good! And now it's America's birthday. And we're learning about guns. Stargate Atlantis was also amazing when the two shows were aired simultaneously and they had cross-references and crossover episodes. It made the universe so much more believable. Watch the universe is cool too. Oh! Stargate and Star Trek are super different. Oh. Don't open that can of worms. That's funny. Yeah, my mom was a big fan of Firefly. That's what it is. That's the one that's Cowboys in Space, right? Big fan. She's a big fan of Firefly and also what is it? What is it? Oh gosh. It's about this guy who gets sucked through a wormhole and he meets a lot of hot alien ladies. And he's just trying to get home. Do you know what I'm talking about? Star Trek is about 30 years older than Stargate, I think. Is it? Wow, is it that old? I have a coworker who's like really into Star Trek. I didn't know it was that old. Firefly or Cowboy Bebop. Wait, why are you crying? Don't cry. Why? Why? Welcome in, Badger Friend. Hello. Firefly. Cowboy Bebop. What's the one? Okay. Does anybody recognize? It's Space Rangers? No, it wasn't Space Rangers. Farscape. Yeah, Farscape. Yeah, my mom was really into Farscape. And there was like a blue lady, I think. There was like a blue lady, I'm pretty sure. Am I crazy? Savvy, thank you for the tip. I wanted an even 1700. Thank you so much, Savvy. You are, in fact, the very best mod. But also stop donating me. Now quit it. Donate to yourself or something. Put that back in your wallet. Thank you, Savvy, for the 34. And for getting me to an even 1700. Thank you. It was a great sci-fi channel show. Yeah, my mom was really into Farscape. She used to rent them from the library and watch them when I was young. And also Star Trek. And she liked the guy with the beard on Star Trek. What's his name? He was the captain. I liked Picard, but I don't think Picard was running. I think that was the previous season or something. I don't really know how many seasons there are. That could be, or like arc. I liked Picard. I thought he was really cute. But my mom likes the guy with the beard. Yeah. The weapon that was being echoed that the guy held as if to aim it was much too close, being that it's akin to a boomstick, small shotgun. Yes, exactly, yeah. A blue lady, a white painted lady, and a mini gremlin. And there was that one Klingon-y guy. In Farscape, I had a crush on the Klingon guy. He was a Klingon, right? Or like something. He was like, no, maybe not a Klingon. Is that not what that is? He's like an alien guy. I thought he was kind of cute. CBT Cisco from the S9. Wait, what's Cisco? Cisco? Riker. Commander Riker. Is that who he is? His beard? Riker. Hold on, I'm looking him up. Oh wait, that's a motorcycle. Star Trek. Images. Yeah! Yeah, this guy. My mom likes Mr. Riker. I liked Jean-Luc. Because I liked his bald head. Cisco had a goatee. Oh, maybe it was a commander. Commander Riker. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Captain Cisco? Wait, let me look him up. Maybe, I don't know. Captain Cisco? Shishko. Hold on. Please. Captain Cisco, Star Trek. Ben Cisco. Oh, no, not this guy. No, wait, is this a captain? I don't know. I've never seen this person. Who is this? I've never seen this guy. What? I've never seen that guy. What about Spock? I like Jean-Luc. I kind of had a low-key crush on Data, though. I just love my weird alien guy. Moth lover. I dislike Savvy's effort to make it even 1700. With the 33 cents. Thank you for the dono, Moth. 333. I love that for you. Yeah, make it uneven. Is that why people were donating with cents? I didn't even realize. That's probably why, huh? Did not realize that. Okay, anyway. Sorry. Riker and his lead was great. He was supposed to be a standing Kirk. Whoa. Not all aliens are Klingons. What's the guy? What's the alien guy with the hair? And he was like orange? From Farscape? I remember that red-haired character. The funny part about that character was the way they were 13 years old. The shorts. What? Not the character. What? Star Trek consists of like 10 different series right now. Really? That's a lot. FPS Russia had to give up all his guns because law enforcement were looking to get his guns away from him, so they got him for having... Wait, what? Marijuana in his house? Ugh. Weird alien guys and soft sad boys? Weird alien guys and bald men. I like bald guys. And sometimes the soft sad boy. I just like that one. I think it was the beard. I just like I don't know. Don't try to understand me. I'm an enigma. Wait, let's look. All right, which gun should we learn about next? Remember, it's America Day. We have to learn about guns now. No more Star Trek. That's un-American. I'm banning No, I'm just kidding. Whoa, what's this one? Wait, I want to look at this one. It's weird. Bald. I like bald. I like bald guys. I think it's cute. I don't know.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to another video on ForgottenWeapons.com. I'm Ian McCollum, and I'm here today at Morphe's with
bald is beautiful.
a pepperbox
Okay.
pistol that was intended to be concealed
Let's learn about the
in the
P90.
handlebar
Oh,
of
that's
a
true.
bicycle.
Okay,
Now,
next.
Since
I want
the
to see this
invention
one. It's
of
weird.
Firearms, especially small firearms, people have been disguising
Pepperbox hidden in
basically
your
anything
bicycle
that could be a
handlebar.
firearm. We have cane guns, we have
Someone who
key
can draw
guns,
balls.
we
That
have
kind of
sword
They
guns,
already are
knife
bald,
guns,
aren't they?
purse guns.
Oh my god, no. Imagine if cat husbands were the frickin' Imagine if cat husbands, oh no, shittens and cat husbands are actually just the naked cats. Oh, that'd be so ugly. Moth lover, Moth kicker? Who's kicking Moth? Thank you for the $1.77 to even us out. All right, we have to learn about handlebar guns.
So why not bicycle handlebar guns? By the way, this doesn't do what you think it does. We'll take a closer look in just a moment.
It doesn't?
But this isn't for shooting around corners. That's the bicycle handlebar itself, or the stand-in for it.
What?
So the backstory here is, in the 1890s, there are a lot of people riding around on bicycles
You
who
like
are
bald guys?
concerned
Can I interest you in the
and
Hitman
want
games?
some
Maybe?
sort of small
Let me look
self-defense
it up.
weapon for maybe getting mugged, but more likely an angry dog loose on the street that decides to chase after you and attack you on a bicycle. This is enough of a concern that there's actually a whole a whole category of firearms called velo dog revolvers. Well, vélo is bicycle in French. This is essentially just a small 5 or 6 shot, usually pin fire, pepperbox style revolver that's easily concealable on your person, that isn't really going to be lethal to a person and might not even be lethal to a dog, but it will get a dog to stop chasing you on your bicycle. 10 cents off? 10 cents off. Well, we can take that one step further by taking that sort of gun and just integrating it directly into the bicycle. So let me show you.
Moth kicker.
All right, so here's what we've got here. That's the trigger. That's the hammer. It's a 6-shot pin fire pepperbox style revolver.
Can't math.
The trigger folds up. What you are not seeing is originally there would have been a matching wooden cover over this
for $1.90.
This is clamped to the end of your bicycle handlebar right here. And
I can't math
it blends into the revolver handle itself. So I have a picture of one. That's what it would have originally looked like.
Well, if I already like ball guys, what will that mean for me?
That bit of wood covering. Now, to picture this on the bicycle, you'll have to use your imagination a little bit, but figure this points down towards the ground. This comes out, the front wheel of the bicycle is out here, and you're right-handed, so you're going to hold the handlebar like that. And you've got the other one back over here, off on the side. So this is how you're riding around. I'm imagining it, okay. And that just kind of looks like a nice wooden end of the bicycle handlebar. There is a little notch cut right there in the metal, and the hammer hooks over it. So this won't actually come out unless
I'm gonna double down on the baldy love. I'm ready to love baldies more than I already do.
And then, voila, I can pull the gun off of
Wow, guys, exchange for power.
Once you've got this out, of course, we have a regular functional,
maybe I'm just attracted to power.
6-shot, 5mm pin fire pepperbox revolver. So it's double action, as are most pepperboxes. By the way, the idea of pepperbox is it's a revolver that doesn't have a barrel. So the cylinder is elongated a bit, and each of the chambers acts as its own independent barrel, rather than having an ammunition cylinder with then a single full-length barrel. So these were fairly popular starting in the percussion era. Slightly larger ones, of course.
Does that make them like less accurate? I mean, you probably wouldn't ever use this unless you were in like direct and immediate danger, right? But like each individual barrel is its, or each individual like chamber is its own barrel. That's so interesting. That looks like a very unsafe firearm. Yeah, I agree. I agree. At least I don't know if I go completely bald, I have a chance in this world. There's at least one cat girl that will love you so much. What can I say? I just think bald guys are cute. I think, yeah, I don't know. I'm just like
self-defense tools.
I don't try. Listen, there's some things I just accept about myself, and I'm gonna own it.
Just squeeze the trigger until the threat goes away. Sort of weapons.
I'm owning it.
Anyway, this
I like
is
bald
pretty
guys,
similar.
and I'm not backing down about that.
Any rebound protection, so the cylinder can spin.
Bruce Willis is a hottie.
This is not a super high quality gun from
so
the period,
but
it does work. It has an interesting method of holding the cylinder in place, which is this split central arbor. If you squeeze that together, you can just pull the cylinder off. This would then double as the ejector rod. So once you fired 6 shots and you need to reload it, you just flip that around and you can use this.
Yeah, the regulations were really wild back then. I mean, they used to let like lead get into like ham and stuff.
Self-contained cartridge where there was actually a firing pin protruding out from the side of the bottom of each cartridge. So the hammer is literally just a hammer that smacks on a firing pin built into the cartridge. Those firing pins index in these little notches. So that's how that all works.
Interesting.
We have
Belgian proof marks
here and here. The A is an inspector stamp. That ELG star in an oval.
Oh no, I would be. I would have too many choices. Wait, but don't they like swear off relationships?
Grip panels
and stuff.
Just one screw holding the 2 grip panels on. So there's our main
YouTube asks you permission to show that comment. Wait, what did he say? I missed it.
To both
show it.
The
I want to see it.
hand that's going to rotate the cylinder and
show it. No
the
balls.
hammer. We have Herman brevet. Brevet means patent.
Wait, I don't
so
see
this
it.
Is Herman's patent. Serial number is 199.
And that day, for no reason at all, there was an increase in the amount of men who shaved their heads.
Written in them.
Listen, if your hair is already like going, because like men go bald earlier than women, just shave it off. You'll look better. Trust me. I have no ulterior motives.
Needs to have
to tell you this either.
These definitely fall into that category of firearms curiosa, sort of the weird, odd.
Is this one considered women who like old brown people?
And they patent as this was patented.
Well, Jean-Luc Picard wasn't old when he was in.
They're never all that popular.
Not that old.
They're more curiosities than they are practical tools.
It's fine to like older men. They're more serious
concern
anyway.
With this, for example, is are you going to take it out of the bicycle and stick it in your pocket
more serious
every
about
time
relationships
you get off the
than
bicycle?
young
Are you
men.
going to leave your bicycle outside somewhere with a gun in it? Because if you're not, you might as well just have any sort of regular pocket revolver
that's
that
the
you
allure.
carry with
I
you
like, yeah,
anyway.
exactly.
And the idea
There's
of
almost
sticking
bald
the handlebars
person
of the bike seems
calculator.
cool, again, until you
got a full
leave
set
that
of the
bike to
bald.
go
Let's
into
go.
a cafe or a shop or your work for the day. So is it really a great idea? Probably not. But it certainly is cool, and it's neat to look at this sort of thing today.
This is interesting.
Big thanks to Morpheus for giving me access to this one to film and show to you guys.
I like
Hopefully
it.
you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.
I did enjoy this video. That was fascinating. I didn't know the tiny guns like that, like each individual chamber acted as its own barrel. It does seem very dangerous, but also it's fascinating that somebody like made that. So really interesting. Okay, oops, I accidentally made it big instead of small. Wait, I'm kind of... Can we go back to Kentucky Ballistics? Can we do that? I want to do that. I want to see more things explode. Maybe a little bit. Hold on. Why is my search not... Okay. It's not giving me a predictive search. What if they have a bunch of moles on their ball type? That's okay. I don't mind moles. I think moles can be cute too. That doesn't bother me. Everybody's got moles. Well, not moles, but like everybody eventually gets like... Well, I don't know. I guess I have freckles, so I guess I can't like necessarily... Oh, yes! Yeah. I guess I don't really... Moles and like freckles and stuff don't bother me. I've never understood why some people think that they're ugly. That doesn't make sense to me. I think freckles and moles are kind of cute. Yeah. Right? It's interesting. Got a bit of education, got it. Now it's time to see things go boom. Exactly. I want to see things blow up now. I love that he has, could you defeat a Tyrannosaurus Rex? That was extremely accurate and perfect for today. It was 3 days ago, too. Perfect timing. Wow. Should we watch anti-tank rifle? That's a big gun. What should we do? So you're going to be number one agent. Oh, yeah, wait. So the Hitman series, is it on PC? Let me see. I like, okay, I really like sometimes things like this on PC. Is it on PC? I don't have console. Wait, you said Nimi played it, so it probably is on PC, right? Freckles are the most attractive feature women can have. Redheads with freckles. Oh, true. Redheads. I saw this post on Reddit recently with this redhead who posted an absolutely stunning picture of her, and she was like, is there any way to get rid of my freckles? And the entire comments were just like a whole bunch of people being like, why would you want to get rid of the most beautiful thing in the world? Let's see. Wait. It says it's all on PC, but you just need the newest one, really? Newest one? You should play Atlas with me and Moth and Catgod. Is that the furry game? I'm not playing the furry game. I'm not a furry. You can't make me into a furry, Tiger. Stop trying. Threw out some videos with the T-Rex messaging him. Really? Wait, that's kind of cute. I like this. This guy's wild. Wait, the Doom Super Shotgun in real life? Okay, time to watch Doom video. I want to play Doom. really bad. There's a couple games I need to play.
So where did you say you got this?
GTA 5. I want to play Doom 2016, and I guess I'm adding Hitman to the list.
Okay, well, how much do you want for it?
I'm not a furry either, but it's fun. Sure, you're not a furry moth lover.
I can just have it. Yep.
With a name like Moth Lover, you expect me to believe you're not a furry? Closet furry.
What's up,
I'm
everybody?
not furry, I'm just a cat.
Scott, and you're watching Kentucky Ballistic.
I'm a cat.
And you may not know this, but one of my favorite video games to play is Doom. And in honor of the new Doom game coming out, I thought we should have some fun.
Wait, what Doom
with
game?
The Doom Slayer's super shotgun.
Should I play the new Doom
Thank you
game?
to the Doom Slayer for letting me borrow his shotgun for today's video. This thing is
Listen, I'm a cat. I'm not that creative.
It has a custom rear sight, custom grip, and
just look up the video of Agent 47 selling a house. It'll tell you all you need.
Quite the handful, and I'm very excited to try it out. We're going to start out with the meat hook, and
what does that mean?
Targets, we have some cockademons. Okay,
you guys better be kissing in voice chat if you're in voice chat. Whoa, wait, what? Whoa, let's go back. Hold on. I think I need to see that again.
For targets, we have some cockademons. Okay,
Cockademons? What? What was that? What is that? I don't know enough about Doom. What is that? My dad is friends with some of the people who would end up making the Doom games. Sadly, especially by his jock friends to stop being friends with them. Oh my god. Biggest lost opportunity. That's so stupid. Share with Yowie. What? Yowie?
The meat hook seemed pretty
Where?
effective, but now let's go ahead and actually try out the super shotgun. So we're going to be loaded up with some 10-gauge
Monster, Cuba, horseshoes, crabs are even cuter. Ban that guy.
Pretty effective.
Just kidding, I won't ban you. But I will say that's a disturbing statement. Horseshoe crab. Whoa. That was Colonel Pallada. Colonel Pallada. He's dead. He's dead.
Pretty effective.
Why didn't they try this on the T-Rex? The yelling. Yo! What is that? Is that a watermelon?
Oh, this is too much fun.
Wait, so
I got one left.
Wait, so I can watch it? Says the person to do the super cute cat girl mod. You!
The Doomslayer super shotgun.
I'm just so. You're so sweet.
Shall we?
You're so sweet. Oh! Oh?
Oh?
That's spam!
Spam again! Have you ever wondered how spam is your phone number or why your inbox is full
That
of
was
spam?
funny.
Well, companies called
that
data
was
brokers,
very
and they make
funny.
billions selling your information without your consent to marketers.
That was
and
very
spammers.
funny.
And while they legally have to remove your information if you ask them to,
Review minutes behind the stream. Wait, I keep forgetting to turn off DVR.
But that's why I recommend today's sponsor, Aura, to all my family and friends.
I think that should fix it.
All the hassle
Question mark.
and get your information off the internet.
That was very clever.
Experienced spam, and I have to say, I'm not a fan. More of a chicken guy myself. Now, you may already have
that poor
a
chicken.
digital security tool.
I love
but
spam.
Not having Aura is like locking your front door and leaving your back door wide open. I'm totally sending a text message
in your
right
closet.
now, not just using
You
that
should
as an
eat that.
excuse to hold my phone and read these features off of it because my tiny.
I'm getting
brain
more.
cannot
How much
contain
spam do you
them.
need,
will
Mr.
get alerts
Prepper?
when your personal info is found on the dark
Except the
web.
videos we did 2
Real-time
times to
fraud
catch up. It's
alerts
true.
to-
Sorry, I always
for
forget to turn
credit
off
and banking,
DVR. Here, wait. Let me
24/7
prepare the
monitoring
rest of my
to help keep your
stream.
identity secure. Then also you got a secure VPN antivirus.
Guys,
password
use
manager,
his
more,
Aura
and US-based
thingy.
support available
I should
around
do
the
that.
clock if something goes wrong. I will be home for dinner, Mom. Yes, absolutely. How does it make you feel?
I'll
if
be
these
home for
companies
dinner,
are just selling
Mom.
your data and making profit off of you? Well, guess what? You can put a stop to that today by checking out Aura. Swing over to aura.com/Kentucky to get 2 weeks free, and in that 2 weeks
free
you will
/Kentucky.
find out where your information is being
I want to
sold
go to
on
Texas
the
someday.
interwebs. Again, a big thank you to Aura for sponsoring
This is
today's
my
video.
average
If
for
you wanna check
prep.
them out,
I want
the
to
link
eat
is in
it.
the description down below.
What about eating spam? I like spam and eggs. Yeah! That poor chicken! What? That poor chicken!
Uh-oh!
The poor
Looks like we got
chicken.
some imps. I better take him out with my Doomslayer super
Oh my
shotgun.
god, I feel like he's just having so much fun. I feel like he's not even, like, this isn't even like trying out the gun at this point. He's just having a good time. Yeah!
Oh, this one just got nicked, I think.
Try again. Yeah, get him. Those poor pineapples. It's spiced ham. What even is spam the food? Is European looks like a barber from Raja's Miku. That's pretty sick. That's pretty close. It's like bacon, but in the meat log form. It's yummy. Healthy? Probably not. Delicious? Absolutely. Don't. Hit that subscribe. Okay. I listened to Doomslayer. I've subscribed.
And the Doomslayer super shotgun. Well, there's only one way to find out.
With
So
only
we're gonna
one
load this
hand?
thing up with one 10 gauge, 3.5-inch demon buck shell.
It's spiced ham.
And we're gonna see what happens.
Starting the furry allegations be like, I will never admit to the furry allegation. I'm not a furry, I'm a cat. I'm a literal cat. Nice. That's pretty good. Yeah. Wait.
I'll tell you what.
Robert Jones, 69. Let's make it America's birthday. What does that mean?
Some pinky demons.
Thank
And I
you
know
for
in
the
game,
69.
these things are pretty difficult
Nice.
to defeat. Let's
Thank
see
you,
how hard
Robert
they are to
Jones.
defeat in real life.
Thank you for the 69. Wow. Robert Jones Vegas gonna ask some questions tomorrow. They're gonna be like, exactly why did you donate exactly $69 to some weird cat girl on YouTube?
Exactly remember their
Incredible.
names, but they are very
Surprise
very
field
difficult to beat in
boss.
the game.
Mechanically
Let's see how
separated
they
him.
do
Sounds
with
worse
the
than fingernails and
Doomslayer
chalkboard
Super
to his
Shotgun.
faces. It's kind of like bologna, right? Spam is kind of like bologna, but actually tasty and not disgusting. Yeah. It tastes great though. Biblically accurate Doom gameplay, right? He forgot to take back the demon. Oh no! True. This is the most important
I
part.
have something that the Doomslayer hates even more than demon monsters.
Eggplant?
Because nobody likes eggplant.
Why are we hating eggplant? I like eggplant.
Well, I thought I had cleared my range of all the demon monsters today, but it seems
Wait, but
we
I
have
like
a few
eggplant.
left. The Doomslayer would say,
What's wrong with
that
eggplant?
is unacceptable.
Unacceptable! But I like eggplant, though. Wait, but I like eggplant. What's wrong with eggplant? Is this a joke? Why is he covered in white stuff? Eggplants are not eggs. Okay, that's why there's the word plant at the bottom of it. Because it's an eggplant. Unsubscribe, you forgot to say that. That goes over unsubscribes. No, I think this is fun. This is like pure hype straight into my veins right now.
Well,
What'd you do in your
I hope you enjoyed
pants?
this video. If you did, be sure and give it a like.
Okay.
Make sure you hit that subscribe button.
I do. Okay, Mr. Gun Guy.
Check me out on all other social media platforms.
All right.
Links to those can be
No,
found in
that's
the
too much
description
work.
down below, along with a link to Kentucky
The like and subscribe is all I am capable of. I'm sorry. Can I do a tiger
Let me
party?
know what you thought about the Doomslayer Super Shotgun in
It
the
is
comment
delicious.
section
I
down
like
below.
eggplant.
And as always,
I like eggplant's
my name is
yummy.
Scott. Thank you
Hi,
so
Scott.
much for watching Kentucky Ballistics.
You're welcome.
And I'll see you next time.
Bye! Yeah! Yeah. It hasn't made the Masters Live. It does! You're right, it kind of does, doesn't it? I like it. All right. Wow. Starting earlier made me feel like we should go later, but I'm just used to. It just feels like we haven't been doing this for long, but it's time to go because, well, technically I'm supposed to stop at 2. I don't want to string myself out. We've got the weekend ahead of us. This is good though. This was fun. Happy birthday, America. I've learned about guns and colonial cooking. Yeah. I'd go out in the forest and get some biggest stick I could find and swing it around. Shiro has an ask button next to share in YouTube. Is this some Google AI thing not available in the U? Never seen a button. Wait, what? Wait, let me look. Next to share? Oh. Wait, you're right. I do. What does this do? It must be AI. That's AI. Yeah, I'm not gonna play with that. I'm getting rid of it. No. Yeah, Google AI has been infiltrating a lot of YouTube stuff recently. I don't really know what to do about that. Woo! Happy 4th of July, everyone! Thank you so much for the donos. Roberto, thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Roberto, thank you for the 100 and also for the 69. I'm not sure what you mean by let's make it America's birth year. I don't think we can make this. If you think about it. You know what? Maybe I shouldn't finish that thought. Anyway. Yeah. Guns, America, beer, and hot and California babes. Let's go! And cat girls, too. Did you know cat girls are American? Just kidding, they're not. Anyway, but they can be. I was made in America. I have a made in America stamp on my right foot, actually. It's true. 1776 now, like America's. Oh, that's what you meant. Wow, I really thought you were making. Oh. Oh. I understand now. I feel really silly. No. I wasn't thinking anything weird. I just assumed there was a different side with the 60. It was tied to a 69 donation. What am I supposed? What am I supposed to think? Okay. Okay. Well, come on. It was very reasonable for me to think it might be something different, given that it had 69. You really teed that one up. Not even 300 years old, and we're a great nation, true. And we're still so young and youthful looking. Is America trying to hag, or is she like a 2,200 and what is it? 249-year-old anime girl who just happens to look really young. Start in the gutter. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I deeply apologize for ever assuming something so crass. Obviously, it was with the wholesome intention of getting us to America's birth year. Hi, Helios! You're missing. You're not missing. You're coming in. You're not missing, but you are coming in at the exact right time for me to say goodbye and happy 4th of July and happy America Day, everyone. And thank you for hanging out with me today. Thank you for hanging out with me today and for learning about guns and everything. This was actually really fun. You guys should send me gun videos to react to. And remember, kids, God bless America. Amen. I'm going now. I'm going now. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Goodbye, and thank you again, everybody. Otherwise, I'll keep chatting forever and ever.